what's good? It's your boy DJ G Money, one half of that duo of that Flip the Script podcast. Listen, we got the Patreon page going crazy right now. I need everybody to go rate, everybody go subscribe, go check it out, go like it, go share it, whatever you gotta do. Patreon page right now, Flip the Script Pod is on there. It's crazy. We got behind the scenes footage. We got exclusive clips up there. Stuff you can't find on YouTube is on our Patreon page. Go there right now, subscribe, rate, comment, all that. Talk to me nice. You know what it is, all right? DJ G Money, Flip the Script Podcast. We here.
G Money, what up, man? What's good, G Money? What episode is this, Space? All right, what's up, G Money? How you doing?
Yo, I'm good, man.
This is episode 48.
48. This is
the first 48.
Yeah, you can't.
First 48.
Yeah, you can't talk till we introduce you, my nigga. All right, you can't talk yet to introduce you, please,
yeah,
man.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a
hold
good
up,
one.
Let's go.
Hold
It's
up,
gonna be a good
talking. All right.
It's gonna be a good one, man.
G Money, how you doing, man? How you doing today,
What's
man?
up? What's up? We here. We good.
Yeah,
Feeling
we chilling.
good.
Yeah, I know.
You
How's
good,
it,
man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How your weekend?
Weekend was good. You know,
Weekend
it's
was
nice.
good.
It's a nice.
My nigga. So congratulations on the award you got.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Matrix Studios. They had a most influential award ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So they you know put me in the ballot for most influential DJ of the year. So we took that home.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Shout to them.
I saw you was there with Wavy K. Good to see her.
Yeah. Shout out to
Good
Wavy
see
K,
her.
man.
She looks good. She's looking nice. Shout out to the baby.
Ain't see her in a
And
while.
some other little girl. I don't know her name. What was her name?
Miss Mixie.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's nice. Like,
So you feel good?
how you feel? What's up, man?
I feel
Talk to
good,
me
man.
nice.
You know, I'm out here. You know, we working, man. You know, we doing the best we can do.
You looking good, pause. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
got a nice outfit.
I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. Yo, we ain't introduced y'all niggas yet. Don't talk. I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It's some classic shit you got on today, man.
Yeah, you know, you got to keep it classic, man. Got the,
Where you find this stuff at? You got the classic comic books, you get the classic outfits.
Yeah, well, you know, we're going a certain route for certain shows, you know, get the bag. We're going to have to be outside, you know, hustling, being vagabonds out here, you know what I'm saying? Wearing flowers on our hats. We trying to be good,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Shots fired.
Not you, Matt. What's up? How you go?
Oh, you see it?
Yo, Matt.
Come on, Hop. There, bro.
How you gonna do that to me, man? Hold on, man. I'm gonna introduce you to. Hey, yo. That's funny. All right, hold on. So, you played the Mario shit. I heard it, man. Why you doing that, man?
Here we go.
Yeah, you got it. He pressed it. Yo,
I'm sorry, man.
but you good though.
Everything good, man.
Space Ghost, what up? How you doing, Space Ghost? You good today? My man Space Ghost in the
Alright.
building. Yeah. You know what I mean? Congratulations. You got the record Baggy out right now?
Baggy's out right now, man. New single. Check it out. SoundCloud.com/Mr8000. Featuring Kaya Baby, Lil SNS, On Star. You know what I mean? Video coming soon. You know, working, man. Working.
G Money!
Yo.
How you doing? You good?
Every time, son.
What?
Just start the show, man.
Nah, how Steph doing?
You
How the
trying to
kid-
trick me,
How
man.
Dawson doing?
Everybody good.
Episode
See-
motherfucking 48, nigga, we made it! Round of a fucking applause, G.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the building. So we got a special guest today. This nigga, we get some of my nut.
I gotta chill out, man. I be violating Flip, man. He bring the guests in.
Nah, you don't violate me.
And
You
then
can have.
I be
You can have. Let's go. Rock on with the amigos. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest here, though. My man. You know what I'm saying? I knew him for a while, a couple of years now. You know, never had only had one disagreement, but you know, smart guy. You know, besides what you see out there in the public, he has a good heart. He has a lot of kids too. You know, he sling a lot of raw cock out here. Pause. But he's a good dude. But regardless of what you see out here, he's good. My man, Brooklyn Zone, Math Hoffa. What's up, boy? Round of applause. How you doing, Math? Who the fuck do you think you are? Let's start that shit off. How you doing, man? You good?
Yo, how you feel about that record?
Oh yeah. Hold on. No. Hold on. Don't push me. All right, so Math.
He ain't playing.
You know what I mean? Shout out. What's your name again, my nigga? VJ Flex. VJ Flex, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? My man Math, he showed us a video.
Don't die.
Don't die.
It's out
Dope.
right now.
Fire.
Whoever shot the video, dope visual,
Fire.
dope song.
Shout to Gambino.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Gambino. Dope. You did a good job on that one.
Word.
Your man VJ was on the hook, right? He was on the hook. Dope. Good job,
He's only
man.
had a verse too.
Oh, well, you had a verse.
This team. My next
I get
project,
you.
he probably gonna be all over the shit.
Good job, man. How did that? You know, we don't really promote niggas up here, but because you my man, and you know I'm gonna get at you, so I'm gonna let you get your shine off. Yeah,
Look, man, I salute hard work, man. And when I ran into this dude, like, he was working. He was working. He was moving. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, cool. So we started linking up, doing like 3, 4, 5 things in a day. Not many people could do that shit. You know what I mean? Some people was like, oh, we gonna go do this. And that's it. Like, starting out from like 12 in the afternoon, doing this, doing that. Doing that. So I was like, yo,
That's
this
dope,
nigga down for
That's
the work, man. He down for the work. Boom, 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 boom. We out.
I like
We
that.
out. I like that too.
I like that.
So I listened to his music. I was like, yo, he got some shit. And it's a sound that I feel like myself, I'm like, I don't sing. You know what I'm saying? But he does everything. Like he raps, sing, da. I was like, you know, it's a good dude to have around, man.
What's gonna be the name of the project?
Either ACMD 4 or I might still fuck around and just drop box juice on these. I know everybody hear that shit, they like, man, that shit is a battle rap detox at this point. But nah,
I mean, did you ever?
I'm a perfectionist. And VJ know that from being in the studio with me.
So what happened to Pac Juice? Why was it never released? Was it because of Bonnie Godiva?
I was just never comfortable with. I don't know where that came from, but I was just never comfortable with everything that I had. Like when you put somebody like that type of legendary status on something, you want to make sure that when you put that shit out, it's official.
Let me ask you a question though. Who is Math though? Math, a kid, big head nigga, born in Brooklyn. Where were you born at? How old are you? Like 34, 35?
I was born in Brooklyn.
How old are you? 34?
Pretty much. I was born in Brooklyn.
You younger than 34, nigga?
Yo, can I answer one of those
How
questions?
old are you,
bro?
nigga?
I'm 35.
All right, good.
Relax.
Congratulations. Go ahead.
I was born in Brooklyn.
What part?
Kings County. Kings County Hospital.
What part of Brooklyn you was
That's in
raised?
Crown Heights.
I know it. So
Right.
you were
West
raised.
Crown Heights, borderline Flatbush.
Got it. Okay.
Right. What part? What else?
I'm just saying. Give us your childhood, my nigga. Give us your childhood. Cause I want to know why the fuck you are the way you are. So maybe if you take me back to your childhood, I can understand who you are.
Hey, you want to know why I got a good heart? That's what you're trying to figure out.
Well, no.
'Cause that's what you just told the people.
You have a good heart to me, yeah, but the other niggas, you don't have a good heart to other niggas.
I guess I got a good heart because I was raised by a mother with a good heart.
Oh, your mom raised you. Where was your pops? Your pops was never around?
My pops, he was here and there.
Okay, you know.
Well, take us back to.
I know him, but I don't know. Like I talk to my pops like my homeboy. I like my pops.
Well, take us back, like you said, back in the days. Let's talk about Hoffa before the battle rap, before the music. Like, who was Hoffa?
I mean, I was a kid that had like pretty much a lot of responsibility, like at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like 8 years old, 9 years old. I was shopping for the crib by myself. You know what I'm saying? Going to the store, got the list, checking for the coupons and all that shit. Like I had a lot of responsibility, being that my pops wasn't there, my sister's pops wasn't there. So,
how many siblings you had?
Just me and my sister with my mom's, but I got like 2 older brothers, 3 older sisters.
So basically, to mom had a job. Pops wasn't around.
Right.
So
she worked late.
She
I'd
worked
be
late.
out.
I got
in
you.
the arcades till like 8.
Okay, so now bring us. What schools you went to?
I went to 221.
I went to PS 221.
You went to 221? Get the fuck out of here.
Man, word of stack. I went to 221.
You went to 221? Who's your teachers?
I don't remember, but I went to 221. I had a teacher named Miss Lincoln, I think.
Miss Lincoln.
An old white lady. I think his name is Miss Lincoln. I had another one.
You remember Mr. Schaefer?
I remember Mr. Schaefer.
Mr. Ganza?
Because look, you 4 years older than me. You 5 years older than me. So by the time I was there, you was out already.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I left before.
I remember me
I
going.
left before 5th grade. Well, the beginning of 5th grade, I went to the islands. And I stayed out there for a couple of years.
What islands?
Barbados.
What?
Yeah.
Your family from Barbados?
My family from
You
Barbados.
an ill nigga, man.
Shout out to my
Why's that
Uncle
funny,
Lindsay.
yo?
Rest in
Because
peace.
you
Rest
never
in peace.
see.
Rest in
Don't-
peace, my Uncle
oh.
Lindsay. He just passed away.
Oh,
but, like,
RP.
Definitely.
I spent a lot of time around him when I was out there.
Nobody try to play uncle, nigga. So don't try to rush me to talk about your uncle. Rest in peace to your uncle.
Right.
I'm saying uncle. You know what I mean? Real shit.
Yeah.
Barbados. Now you wouldn't think you grew up in Barbados. You was raised in Barbados. It's kind of it's crazy over there. It's a little crazy. Niggas sleep on the islands, but the islands is official.
The islands is way more official than it is out here. Like you get killed by a nigga with a cutlass.
Yeah.
They ain't driving by and almost missing you.
Nah, they
running up on you.
Yeah.
They hitting you with something.
So you was what age you went to Barbados? Did you say that? There?
Like 10.
10. Your mama love sent you out there.
Nah, she went with me.
Oh, y'all went, the whole family for 3 years.
Went 3 years.
All right, y'all came back to Brooklyn.
Came back to Brooklyn.
Now, where did you go? You went to what high school? You went to?
I went to junior high school, 210.
210, and then
210 at the time was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tossed the principal off the roof.
Oh, damn.
First week I was there, my teacher lost her mind, got admitted. She was crazy.
Were you fighting at that age?
Oh yeah, every day.
Every day. Were you a bully? Or you got
keep in
on?
mind, I came back with an accent, so imagine what that's like.
Were you a bully or you got picked on? Honestly,
Nah, I would say I got picked on a lot.
Oh, people picked on you?
I didn't bully nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't dig that type of shit.
Mm.
I was a dude that people used to call and they was getting bullied.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
All right, what about the high school now? Let's take us to the high school.
High school, Wingate, George Wingate.
Wingate. Oh, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, Wingate was kind of crazy.
Wingate's kind of rough, man.
But it had a good aviation program, so that's why I went. You know what I'm saying?
Aviation is far for flying.
Yeah, flying and all that shit.
So you know how to fly things.
No, I know. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about how shit works.
Oh.
That's all.
So you didn't pay attention in class?
Nah, I got kicked out.
Nice.
GED?
You know what I mean?
You end up getting your GED or you don't got nothing?
Yeah, a year early.
All right.
I said, forget high school. I'm smart enough. But here's the thing, though. The year that I got kicked out, I was nominated for Student of the Year.
What could your grades? Or?
It was just anything that I liked, I paid a lot of attention to. And I was good at it. So there was certain teachers that was like, yo, he's a great kid. And there was other teachers like, who you talking about?
Right.
This nigga? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I think with the school system, I think it holds people back sometimes because, especially like school like Wingate, there's mad kids in there. There's teachers are not giving enough attention to everybody.
Can control the kids in there.
So shit like this being disruptive for me would be sitting in math class, and the teacher writes a problem on the board, and by the time he's done, I yell an answer out, and then he do it again. I yell an answer out, and I'm right, and I'm disrupting the class. Gotcha. So rather than seeing like, yo, he don't belong in this class, they'd be like, yo, I'm calling the deans or whatever, and I just run out, be in the lunchroom playing cards or something. You know what I'm saying?
When did battle rap start for you or rapping?
My freshman year of Wingate, I had my first battle. I got smoked by some Method Man looking nigga. Facts. Lunchroom table, nigga smoked me. My man was like, yo, you rap? Them niggas rapping. But it was all seniors. He was like, come on. Went over there. Yeah, my man rap too. I spit my little rhyme. This nigga started beating on the table, coming at me. I was like, oh shit, I ain't ready for this shit. Smoked me. So I had to go back to the drawing board, get it correct. And after a while, I was a beast. I used to walk around the hood, battle niggas 2 at a time.
So when did you start? You started when you was younger, obviously. So
Yeah.
When you was like, how old did you start?
I say like 14, 15.
So kind of after you came back from Barbados, came home, we started again.
I started rap because, it was like hip hop was the shit at that time.
Right.
I mean, it was hoodie season all the time. You know what I mean? It was more about the lyrics than what it is now. So, I had my favorites, people I listened to and shit like that. I think the first rap song that I really memorized was like Onyx, Throw Your Guns or something. You know what I mean? And I used to rap that shit in school. And everybody used to be like, yo, he know the whole song. Go rap that shit, son.
You kind of like you could have been a part of Onyx, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
You're being funny right now. You're being funny right now.
You like you could have been a part of Onyx, man.
You're funny.
Sticky fingers.
So.
He's trying to find a joke in all this shit.
Nah, me? No. I really want to. So, Now, high school, you got the GED. How did you? So you were rapping in the hood, up basically.
Yeah.
How did you come across Smack?
I did the Fight Club first.
Who got you in the Fight Club?
My man D City.
All right.
And he was on working with the dudes at the Fight Club. He was like, yo, I want to get my man in here, whatever. He was like, yo, come through, check this shit out. I go through. You know, Fight Club back then was crazy.
I don't know about it, but tell me about it.
Look, the Fight Club was nuts. Like, you walk in the building, smoke everywhere. There's mad people. It's nothing but hustlers and rappers in that room. And they betting on battles. It's kind of like the movie I did, Rap War 1. It's kind of like that shit, which was ironic. You know what I mean? Because I did that, and then I got into some shit that was basically that. You know what I'm saying? So I did that shit. My first battle was against Sirius Jones. I feel like I smoked them for 3 rounds. They wanted more. He beat me in the 4th, so they gave it to him. But being that I was so nice, because usually they say, like, rookie battle, you know, you lose, you can't come back. That was the Fight Club rule. In the rookie battle, if you lose, you can't come back. They totally skipped me out the rookie battle. So when I showed up for the event, it was like, yo, rookie battle, and they called the names, I was like, I ain't hear my name. Like, yo, I'm still battling. He was like, yeah, we got you. And then I went up against Jones. He had probably 6 wins at that point. So I could tell he was a favor, because when he did his multiple choice shit, niggas in the crowd knew the shit. So I was like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to that Sirius Jones, but so how did you get up with Smack? So you was in the Fight Club, and who introduced you to Smack?
The same dude, he sent the footage from the Fight Club. Yo, Jay, I'm gonna call you back. All right. So he sent the footage to Smack. Smack checked it out and was like, yo, this nigga nice, bring him through. I want him to battle T-Rex.
So you already you didn't meet Rex at the time yet,
Nah.
but you heard of him.
I heard of him. Yeah, I used to hear about Rex. Rex is, niggas don't know, this nigga got a lot of history, bro. Like, my manager used to tell me about this kid uptown that writes 3 songs a day. And he said his name is T-Rex. I used to hear about this nigga. Anytime he felt like I was being lazy, I used to hear about this nigga. Yo, this kid uptown is writing 3 songs a fucking day. His name is T-Rex. I'm like, fuck T-Rex, nigga. I'm writing 1 song, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But Rex, like, a lot of niggas knew him, you know what I'm saying? And then when the Smack shit started popping, he was on the shit. I'm like, okay, that's the nigga. All right, cool. So when he said, yo, you gonna battle T-Rex, I was like, oh, I'm gonna smoke this nigga. I'm gonna get this nigga.
So you and him was the headliner for the first Smack event?
No.
Okay, I'm confused.
I showed up to battle T-Rex, and Rex didn't want to battle, and they gave me Dose. Dose had came down with Cicero, and he was like, yo, but
that's not the shit where you
Rex
hit him.
don't want to bet. Yeah, that's exactly when it happened.
But I'm confused. So that wasn't the first Smack though. Which one was the?
That was Smack DVD. It wasn't
Okay.
URL.
Okay, so all right. So now let's talk about something a little bit. So
Yeah, you know what's funny? I saw a blog today where somebody did like a
Don't cut me off.
biography.
Don't cut me
No,
off.
no, hold on. Let me
Don't
say
cut
this.
me off, man.
Somebody did a biography and they had the timeline all fucked
Mav,
up.
don't
And
cut
I
me
think
off,
he
please.
watched that. And that's why he's like, oh, so that happened then?
I don't watch nothing, nigga. I know you. I don't watch nothing. You know I don't watch nothing, nigga. We ain't gonna front like I didn't watch nobody's documentary. I'm asking you. I'm just asking you, nigga. Now the Dose shit, right? The Dose shit that was the first time you met him. That was the first time you ever heard of that day.
That was the first time.
He came down with Cicero.
Yeah.
Okay, and we all know what happened.
Yeah.
And the nigga touch you with the hat. Were you mad prior? Because you usually be mad before certain things happen. You usually, or it was just the hat situation that really got you upset?
Nah, it was the fact that I spoke to him ahead of time, because there was a battle before that that never came out, where his man was doing that to another rapper, and the nigga backed all the way down to the stage, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So right in front of Smack, and Smack would verify it, and I said that in the rematch battle. I said, yo, I seen what your man just did. Let's not do that. It's an opportunity. I had no intentions on battling the nigga. I figured I was gonna get up on stage. T-Rex right there. I'm gonna call this nigga out. He gonna have to get up here. He gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? But that ain't happen. But I told the nigga ahead of time, like,
You did tell him.
Let's not get in each other's space like that. That shit ain't
How
cool.
did you tell him? Because you be disrespectful.
Nah, I told him cool. Like, we dapped on it and everything. He was like, nah, that's cool. I was like, all right, cool.
Do you think he intentionally meant to hit you with his hat, though, after you watch it? Do you think it was intentional? Or you think because the way you talked to him during mid of your round, the way you said, yo, don't hit me with the way you talked to him made him react that way?
It wasn't during the round. It was before the whole shit started.
No, you started rapping when I know when you had a conversation with him,
Yeah.
that dapped up. But do you think that he intentionally hit you with his hat? And the fact that you stopped your round and the way you spoke to him, because people were listening, there wasn't no noise in there. So I'm pretty sure you was like, yo, man, don't.
Look, man, if I see a fucking, what's some shits they cut steel and all that shit spinning, and I put my finger close enough to it, and my shit get nipped a little bit, it's my fault because I wasn't supposed to get that close in the first place.
That's a good analogy, but I don't understand.
That's what we
He's
spoke
saying,
about.
I told you don't touch
the
the
other
shit.
nigga he didn't put his hat in the nigga's face, but he kept getting in the nigga's face, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I signed up for.
Hey, Flex, put your phone down, my nigga. It look funny on camera.
Text me crazy.
All right, so
Crazy.
Yeah,
all right,
niggas
niggas
on fire, man. Shit going down. Let me turn my ring on.
Want the Buddha.
all right, so Flex, so stand up, nigga. It look crazy on camera. Look like you're not into the joint. Or switch with my man Jay joint so you can talk your shit, please. VJ, yeah, I like her. That's my man. You crazy? I don't like him, but it's my man because he can look Arab and he look regular. Like that's her. So all right. So you now let me ask you a question about that. I watched that the other day recently again. Now, who were the people? How many people was he with? Because it confuses me. Because after you hit him, were you getting jumped by some people? Was some people on you? And some of your people, that whole shit, it confused me.
Yeah, it confused a lot of people. It confused a lot of people. In fact, one of my mans slammed another one of my mans thinking that he was on.
Shit.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
So you hit the nigga and then you backed up over there. Now I saw a lot of people coming from behind where the angle was.
I think some of the people that were standing behind him jumped off the stage. Once
Okay.
the shit started going down.
Okay, somebody was fighting down. Where did you end up on the floor at all? That's what I was wondering. You didn't trip
He
or
did.
nothing? He was on the floor.
Yeah.
Nobody else tried to swing at you at all. You don't remember anybody else trying to swing at you where you had the?
I don't. Not until we got in the lobby.
Oh, so it continued.
Yeah.
Escalator.
Yeah. It went. I caught him in the lobby. When you see me running after him, I caught him in the lobby, and the person running behind me is one of his mans.
And he hit you.
Yeah.
You didn't fall or nothing, did you?
Nah.
Did somebody get him, or you just let him have that? Like, did somebody get him, or you just took the hit and?
Nah, I think I turned on him, and he ran out the door, and those kind of just like slid down the wall or some shit like that.
So after that happened, what was the conversation between you and Smack?
I was apologetic because I felt like I fucked it up, but Smack apparently he didn't have a problem with it. He was like, "Nah, it's all good, son. You a real nigga, son. I respect you, son. I respect you, son." And I talked to homeboy, and he said, "You know what? Put that shit out." So I'm gonna put that shit out. So I was like, "All right, cool."
So yeah, so Dose.
Nah, but it wasn't a view thing at the time. It was just DVDs.
Yeah, so Dose. Dose said put it out.
Yeah, he said put it out.
Word.
Yo, so question: at that time, was you guys getting paid for the battles?
Nah,
Or just
all that shit was free.
got you? I'm gonna ask that because I know the battles. Now the battles
now-
are getting paid
now,
for it.
no,
So
no, no.
I wanted to know like what was the consequences
But
if that happened.
All that shit was free.
So then after you did that, you hit Dose. What was your next battle after that? 'Cause people saw that
Solomon.
Iron Solomon. Where?
Iron Solomon.
Where?
That was on Fat Beats.
Huh?
My favorite battle.
He violated
He
Solomon.
said his favorite battle.
That's when I started watching Smack.
That's what's up. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Around that time.
That shit was dope. That shit was a dope battle. Yeah.
I would like the math and those seen out, but the math and Brex.
Mm-hmm.
But then nah, I gotta really start fucking.
I think me and Solomon was like the bridging of the gap from where there was like the backpacking battlers, and then it was just street battle.
Who won that battle?
I feel like I did. Poison Pen at the time. Poison. I don't mean to put you out there like that, but you know Solomon was his man. But he felt like I took that too, so I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go off what Poison Pen is saying. I feel like I took that.
It was a good battle.
It was a good battle. It's a
Okay.
real good battle.
That was in the BX, right?
Nah, that was in Fat Beats,
Yeah, Fat Beats. Okay.
downtown Manhattan.
So then, okay, after Solomon, who was next?
After Solomon was Rex.
Now, was that the first Smack event? Because Rex said
That was the first Smack event.
okay, and y'all headlined it.
Yeah.
Now, you and Rex never had any encounterment before that, like conversation.
Nah.
Y'all spoke, but y'all never had.
No.
any issue.
We did. I think you know, here and there, shit'd be going down, like Lions Den to happen. I see niggas, what up, you know what I mean? When Smack initially started URL, actually the first time I really spoke with Rex was the day that we got paid for the battle.
Because I heard another sponsor page out smacking
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
So now that
Shout out
battle,
to Swag.
that battle, how do you feel about that battle? Do you feel you won that battle? Or you give it to Rex? You felt you won
Yeah,
that
I feel
battle?
like I won that battle.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I never saw it, so I don't know.
Wow.
I don't watch battles like that.
It's cool.
That nigga lying.
I never saw that battle. You tell me I'm lying, nigga.
It's
no,
cool.
what's that? I never watched that
When you
battle.
get a chance, check out. There's a cartoon version too.
They
Check
battled,
that
you
out.
battled him twice?
Yeah, we battled twice.
When was the next one?
I started a league with Vlad. It was called Killers.
Vlad TV.
Yeah,
And you battled him again.
Yeah, I battled
So you
him
think you
again.
won twice?
yeah.
Yep.
I win all my battles, bro.
You don't win all the
I
battles.
win all my battles.
You don't win all the
Talk
battles.
that
Cut it
talk.
out. We're going to get into that. You don't win all the battles.
All right, cool.
Yo, so what's
you-
the process? You know, you battled T-Rex. Your man from when you was young always mentioned his name, and you know, you kind of came up like, yo, like you know, like you said, fuck this nigga. So what's your mindset when you go into battle T-Rex? Like, what's the process behind the scenes before you?
Jab, hook. Like you watch the battle. Our first 2 rounds, they kind of light. Some people might even give him the first 2 rounds. Third round, glove came off.
So he had,
Legendary. That shit was legendary.
So it's
it
three-
did 6 million views on World Star in 2 days.
wow, okay. I like that. Well, you know, Rex is my man. You my man. I'm going to watch it. Don't lean your head that way. So yeah, please. Yeah. Now you block. Yeah, from the camera. Yeah, please, my friend.
They can be ready,
You know
boy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right. So you battle Rex. What was next? So you battle. Actually, I had SoulCon up here. He said that you introduced him. You brought him to Smack. Tell us
I
about that.
thought SoCon was dope.
Yeah, tell us about
And
that.
they asked me if they should work with him. I was like, hell yeah. SoCon is crazy.
Where did you see him at?
SoCon was I saw SoCon pause battle this nigga called Amazing Crack. Son, Amazing Crack. That was the nigga name. And SoCon brought out a picture of this nigga in a bra and killed them. Like the whole battle was like, niggas didn't even want to hear this nigga rap no more. It was just bad. But he was killing them. I was like, damn, because when a battle start, you know, sometimes you judge a book by its cover. You be like, this nigga about to get killed. Look at this. What he doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, he putting that work.
He said you brought him there. He's very grateful that he said
Yeah.
math brought me to.
yeah,
You know,
SoCon's a cool dude.
Yeah. So now, bring me to the fact where the Mook situation arose. Because that's after the Mook, after you battle Rex. Like when?
I don't really want to talk about that. 'Cause,
Okay.
that's something we worked out. on
You
our
and
own,
him,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
All right. So you don't want to talk about
I'm
that?
not gonna. It don't make no sense digging that shit up. You know what I
Okay, so let's leave that where it is.
Word.
All right. But you and him cool. You're good.
mean? Yeah, we good.
All right, good. I'm a risk.
I'm shocked. You changed man.
Who?
You,
Why?
because you know, usually you the. Nah, nigga, fuck that. You don't flip the script. Talk about that shit.
He don't want to talk his shit.
Nah, I mean, man. Nah. Come on, we can't judge. Nah, chill. Hold on, we talking about something serious. Flex, hold on. Nah. What it is that, you know, it's a lot of serious things happen. Mook my man, so if you don't want to talk about it, you know, Math my man.
Right.
You know, that's the only shit he could dodge though. He only got one dodgeable.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
only got one dodge. Nah, he only got one dodge. I'm
Only
gonna
one
respect
dodge.
that because I
Alright.
know a lot of shit happened behind that. So we don't want to rehash it with. And I understand what you're saying. Math on a new, you know,
Yeah,
spiritual.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, fuck that shit. So, all right, so the shit, but you never was able to battle. You never battled. All right, so moving forward, At that time, besides Murder Mook, who did you want to battle at that time? Who was on your
I was
radar?
calling out Lux. I was calling out Murder. I was calling out Jones.
So you was
Those
calling out
three.
Serious Jones.
Yeah.
So you called out Serious Jones because you felt that you was treated unfair that time, right?
Yeah, at the Fight Club.
So let me ask you, at the Fight Club,
Yeah.
right? You didn't have an issue with Jones. Did you have an issue with Jones? Because that's
Nah,
what
I had no issue.
'cause that's what
with
people kept saying, that you had an issue prior with him and.
Oh, I mean, it was like corny shit. Because I would see the nigga or whatever. Because I kept going back. I kept killing niggas. And he'd be in the building. I'd be like, yo, what up, son? You know? Trying to be cool with the nigga. And he was just doing like funny shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
He was just doing funny shit.
Like not acting like he don't
So
see.
I seen him. Nah, not that. It's like, I don't want to rehash this shit. But it got to a point where I seen the nigga one time. I was like, yo, son, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what are you doing? He's like, yo, my bad, this, that, and the third. Smack was there. Smack could verify. Like, he was almost getting the camera ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just was like, you know what? You a funny style nigga. I could peep that. I'm gonna let you be.
Because he act funny
Yeah,
towards
he
you,
was acting
man.
funny. He was just acting
All right.
funny.
So what made you guys accept that battle at SM3 then?
Beasley felt like he was tall.
He was tall.
Yeah, he was like, yo, Beasley likes when I battle people that's tall. That was his main shit. He's tall.
You want to battle some little nigga short, little nigga.
So good comeback. So wait, time out. Beasley wanted you to battle him because he was tall.
Because he was tall.
So why did you agree to the battle? Going into the battle, did you have?
Because I wanted to do SM3 because it was just something, like I said from the beginning of the year, I called Beasley and I was like, yo, Beasley, I'm about to go on such a crazy run. You ain't gonna have no choice but to book me as the headline for Summer Madness.
Let me ask
And
you.
he laughed. But by that summer, he was on the horn.
But wait. You didn't have no illness. But okay, but all in your mind going into that battle was he was just a funny style dude.
That's
and you
it.
had to come, but it was nothing like
Yeah,
detrimental.
it was no like, we got a problem.
Okay.
You know what
okay.
I mean? It wasn't no problems.
All right, so what happened. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You got upset. I was there, live and center.
Oh, you was there?
Yes, I was there in the back. Because that's the time I brought Reed back. It was that time. And
Reed was?
Yeah, he
oh,
was
yeah,
building,
you
yeah.
just brought him on stage.
yeah, I brought him on stage. Yeah, now he didn't battle that day, but I brought him on stage. I introduced him.
Should have left him in the car, bro.
Yeah, leave him alone. That's my man. You did what you did. It caused a blow to battle rap. You know,
I mean, it caused a blow to me, but I don't think it caused a blow to battle rap.
all right. What you mean it didn't cause a blow to battle rap, nigga? It did cause a
Like,
blow to
I'm
battle
gonna
rap,
say,
nigga.
like
We was at
on-
stage
we was on
48.
Sway.
We
was
lost
on-
stage 48.
We was
bro.
on Sway
We lost
in the
stage
morning the other
48.
day.
We lost stage 48. Like,
Nah,
stop.
you didn't.
Yes, you
Like,
did.
They had events after.
No, they did not.
They
Stage
did.
48, that was the last. Come on, stop. I hate when you do this.
Gnome was
No,
at
it
stage
wasn't, man.
48. Yes, it was.
No what? No what, man?
When Hollow battled Surf, where was that at?
I don't know.
Stage 48.
It wasn't after.
It was after.
No, it wasn't.
It was after.
With Daylight Summer clap the shit up, that was the last time. You and Daylight caused that.
It wasn't.
All right, we got to agree to
Do it.
disagree.
Yeah. People, whoever watching it, just
All right,
go
so
look it up.
so that's it. All right, so
Alright,
so
cool.
you felt that you kept trying to make excuses that which I feel that you caused us to lose it. My opinion. You and Daylight, nigga.
Nah,
That's my opinion.
nah.
You did that. You ran out the door. I watched you run right past me, but you didn't really run like you was scared to run. You was like skipping some weirdo shit you was doing. I saw you. And I said I should have tripped him. I said I should have tripped this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I remember me saying that. You know what I mean? But
I was acting real immature that night. I was giggling.
You know what I
and
mean?
shit.
Wait, so what happened that night? I wasn't there. I don't know the story.
yeah, he punched a nigga in his face. You
But
just-
I'm gonna say this: I was on Sway in the morning, and Sway, he said, "Yo, with all of the negatives that they bring these situations up, they keep them in a negative light, but it still brought a lot of attention to battle rap. Like, I say there's a very high percentage of people who probably watched battle rap because of one of those clips that they saw first. You dig what I'm saying?
Did you feel bad after you did that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Not feel bad because of the position they put you in. Did you feel bad because you was being a jerk and you caused that you did that? Did you feel bad?
Nah, I felt bad after.
So you didn't feel bad for Serious
because
Jones?
I felt like it wasn't all his fault. You know what I mean? It was other shit that was going on that was just weighing on me, and I was just at a, you know, when you have a bad morning, you go to work, and then somebody spill coffee on you. That might be the moment that put you over.
I understand.
You know what I mean? And it might not be like the person might have spilled coffee on you like three, 4 times before, but just today, it was just putting you over that edge. You know what I mean? And I actually did a blog with my moms at first. Like I felt that bad. Like, Ma, just get on the camera and be like, I'm a good kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she did it. She was down. She was like, look, my son he's not like that. You know, he might have a history, but he's been doing so many great things and all that shit. And I watched it when I was done. I was like, I'm not putting my moms out there, man. These niggas vicious. These niggas fuck around and say something about my moms. I'm gonna be doing this shit all over again. Nah, chill. Fuck it. So I just did one by myself, saying, look, you know, it was fucked up.
Why y'all never rectified the issue at the time? Like why was it so hard to rectify it?
Cause I'm a tourist.
So
We big on honesty. So even if I do something wrong to you, and I come out and I sincerely apologize, but I see you walking around and you telling a version of the story that's not the truth, it's gonna bother me because I'm like, yo, why lie about it? And that's what I felt he was
how
doing.
can you lie about a story that we all saw, nigga? We was right there. Everybody saw it.
That's the thing. When he was lying about it, nobody saw it. Then the footage came out, and it was like, oh, nigga, you was lying. You know what I mean?
So why you
But
never
I didn't
rectified
respect
it,
the
nigga?
fact. I didn't respect the fact that he felt like he had to make an excuse for it and try to make up a story. No. But this is the thing. This is the thing. All right. Just being real. I'm not.
You see what Hollow talking about though? But you see what you're doing now, right?
No.
You never let nobody finish,
because what
my
you
nigga.
saying, because already what you saying is the wrong thing.
No, why you never rectified it? That's the point. You keep talking about, yo,
I just
I listened to
told
you,
you.
Hollow, because he kept lying.
Because he kept.
But you
lying.
punched him in the face, nigga. So he had a loss anyway, man.
All right, so if I apologize to you, that's not accepted because that should be a rectifying.
That shit, yeah,
right?
sure.
That should be rectifying, right?
Sure.
But I just told him that I did a blog apologizing.
That's not apologizing to him. Probably talking about talk to him. You could have spoke to him if you wanted to, nigga. You could have spoke to him if you wanted to. You didn't want to speak to him, right? You didn't want to speak.
That's not true.
Did you speak to him?
Yeah.
And what happened on the phone? Because I heard you saw each other in Miami too. Yeah. So did you speak to?
We saw each other in Miami, but we first saw each other at No, was it Miami? Yeah, we saw each other in Miami first. But when I saw him at Total Slaughter, I pulled him to the side and we had a conversation.
Well, I was there. I saw that.
Right.
I saw that with my own eyes. I saw you
Right.
pull him to the side. I saw that.
So that was a situation in which.
But wait,
we
I
was
thought
able
Miami
to
was
talk like
before that.
Miami was before that.
So what happened in Miami? You was in Miami. You saw him, and they tried to jump you, right?
No.
Okay. God. So you just.
This is for people that know that exactly what happened and been following the timeline. And
I don't
all that
remember.
shit. This is what happened. I saw him in Miami. He was talking he was saying so many crazy things.
I remember
online that when I saw him, and I'm a few steps away from him, looking dead at him for like a good 2 minutes, while my man was dapping up all the people that he was with because he knew him. He refused to look at me, and that shit really bothered me because it was like you was talking all this shit, and I'm right here. You won't even look at me, bro. You can't even look me in my face. So I pulled out my camera. I took a picture of him. I didn't like it. I put the flash on. I took another picture. I didn't like it. I took the picture and I posted it up. I put up Miami. You know what I mean? Now, whatever happened in his circle, they saw what was going on. Everybody that was with him saw what was going on. And them dudes don't even rock with him no more. But that's besides the point. You know what I mean? But when at the end of the night, I had the feeling like, yo, you should leave. Because this shit might turn into something you don't really want it to. And I stayed on some tough guy shit. And, you know, he came up at the end of the night. I say, are we gonna talk? Because I'm not gonna stand here and wait for you to hit me. Are we gonna talk? Like, what we doing? Now, before we could get into our conversation, our people started fighting. So when I turned to look and see what was going on, I turned back. You know, he was trying to throw one. I just dipped to the side, and then, you know, you get the bicycle, the pedaling story and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bouncers grabbed me. When they let me go, I went back to them. Then the bouncers grabbed me. So nobody jumped me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. Like, my man is hooked off on whatever. They kind of got him. You know what I mean? But there was other niggas there that fought through it. But the little clip that you seen or whatever came out was when they got him for a second. The bouncers had me in the corner.
Okay.
So
And then, so I saw when y'all spoke at Total Slaughter, and he said a line to you that if I wanted to get you,
yeah, he said something
right
crazy.
there. I
He
was
said something
there.
crazy.
I heard
and
it.
that's when I realized, like,
and you're like, why are you saying that? Like, this is. I remember you telling.
I was like, yo, you don't get it, bro. You don't.
I remember you
get
saying
the
that.
way that you talking. You don't understand.
Yeah,
That
I
what
was
you're
right
saying
there.
right now is another reason for me to just do something to you.
Yeah.
But I said to myself, he doesn't understand.
That's what you said.
So I'm going to leave.
Because you was
him
shy.
alone.
I think from his angle at that time was more of to stand his ground because of how he looked publicly. So he wanted to say that. Because I heard when he said that, and I heard you looked at him like it confused you at the time. Like, why are you saying like?
Because like, why would you? After I say that to you, you turn around and you say, well, even if I can't fight, I just pay somebody to.
But how do you know your apologies?
You're standing right here.
How do you know
in
your
front of me.
apologies hold weight though? Because you could be apologizing all the time and you can end up doing the same thing. How do you know your apologies is credible? I mean, you are a stand up nigga in some degree, but how do you know your apologies? Somebody can accept your apologies.
Just is what it is. Either you know it or you don't know it.
Because you apologized on the blog, but then you took a picture of him in Miami. So how can he trust your apologies? You get it?
I'm gonna say this again.
Mm.
If he'd have kept it 100 on what happened
Like,
and stopped doing blogs threatening me, because that's another thing. Like,
Okay.
if it's some street shit and you feel like that's where it's gonna go, you never seen nobody when me and Mook had a little thing. You didn't see nobody on camera. Mook wasn't saying this. I wasn't saying that. If you knew, you knew. If you didn't, you were surprised when somebody mentioned it. And you was like, what they talking about? What they talking about? You know what I mean? But with this particular situation, he just kept saying stuff and saying stuff and saying stuff. And I would wake up in the morning and, you know, what's going on? Google alert. Math Hoffa, your name was mentioned in this. What's this? Oh, you know, I'm heavy in the streets. And okay.
So Total Slaughter was the last time you ever spoke to him? Besides speaking on the phone, the time I wanted to put out footage. I did an interview with him and
In person?
He spoke about something and then I called you. You said, Flip, don't put the footage out. That was the first time you actually put the footage out.
Yeah.
And then
And again, in that footage, he was talking crazy.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
You know, but I called you and I let you know that I was, you know, in Math, I'm going to put this footage out. You said, nah.
And I said no, because what people don't understand is I might be on some, I'm not going to pay this nigga no mind. But that don't mean that one of my mans ain't going to be like, oh, I know where this nigga be at.
So
You
y'all
know
never,
what I mean?
y'all never had, so it's still tension in the air between you and him.
Not with me, but like I said, he's still doing interviews.
Still. To this
He
day.
did one last night.
What do you mean?
He did one last night.
Was it an Angry Fan?
Yeah, he was on Angry Fan.
Yeah.
Talking the same shit.
Reckless.
And they wanted me to call up. I called. Then I thought about it, and I was like, nah, man, I ain't even gonna waste my time. Like,
What did he say? Do you remember what he said? What he said?
he
that
was just talking the same stuff, bro.
saying that he set you up and all that. He calls.
Talking the same shit. Like, what's the point?
How do you feel about that though?
I can't care about stuff like
You
that.
did punch him in his face in front of that.
But again, I can't care about stuff like that.
Same thing with 50 and
You know what I
and
care
Irv Gotti
about?
and them
I
niggas.
care about like when I was coming up, my mom was being by herself and shit like that, and seeing her stress over certain things, like just getting school supplies and shit like that.
That's real. Okay.
And then me being able to turn around and give out shit in the hood. 100 something book bags to the kids. That's the shit that I care about, bro. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is walking backwards.
But hold on, I think you're fronting though. I'm gonna tell you why. It has to bother you that because you just said you had to he was talking shit yesterday. I know it bothers you that he's doing that.
But if it bothered me that much, I would have got on the line. I don't care.
Oh, so you moving forward.
Moving forward.
So when you see him, you would try to have a conversation with him once again.
I don't have to. I really don't have to.
Do you want to? It's
No.
different. Have to and
I
want
don't.
to. You don't want to.
I don't. Based on the conversations that you've witnessed yourself, you think it's a good idea for me to have a conversation with this nigga?
He was crazy that day.
You know
I
what
was
I'm
shocked.
saying?
I was shocked. I heard him say it.
You know what I mean? So,
I just thought he wanted to be
just,
tough.
Just think about it, like
he cool, but I don't know. I was shocked. He
Be
said
like,
that to you,
yo.
and I remember you looked at him like. I remember your face. You like, why would you? You asked it like, why would you say some shit like that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
this nigga is crazy.
but you got it though. You understood.
I was right
From
there.
the time that he said it, you was like,
Well, I did the same shit. If I
Like,
would have, I
how
could have
you-
had you. I said, what? Because you was cool. You was like, yo, let me holler at you. You wasn't aggressive. I
he
didn't see
was
you
in the
aggressive.
circle. He was
was-
the first dude in the circle that day.
I was there.
And I pulled him out of the circle and told him that. And then he said what he said. So it's just not in my best interest
So you think-
to hold a conversation
What
with
do
this
you
nigga.
think
You know what it say in the Bible? Agree with the fool and depart swiftly. Huh, yeah, okay. You right. Be out.
No, you so
Ain't no change in his mind,
You
bro.
kind of smart. Oh wow.
No change in his mind.
Smarter than you look.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yo, Flex,
He
chill out,
trying to
Flex.
spit some fire.
Chill, Flex.
He got the flower. He's spitting fire
Yeah.
right there.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Yo, chill.
Da-na-na-na-na. Yo, Cooper, chill out,
Like,
Cooper.
chill out. You got the flower on your hat. He about to get that shit.
Pause. That's kind of crazy. Yo, all right, so fuck it. Let's move on. So there's no talking to that nigga. Obviously, very, very, very unfortunate situation.
Yeah, everything today.
So now, what- so now moving forward, you after the shit happened, you were at like a low. When I mean like a low, not like a low personally. Like
Can I ask a question real quick?
yeah,
Why just bypass the fact that I just gave out stuff in the hood?
I'm not gonna bypass
Why
that.
not highlight that though?
What are you talking about?
Why not say, yo, you did? When did you do that?
No, hold on.
When did you do that?
I didn't try
Oh,
to-
that sounds like a good
you-
thing, Mav. Kudos.
No,
Hit the applause button on the sound bite. The applause sound bite or
Further
something.
of all,
You know what I mean? Like,
further of all,
just right back to.
You don't
yeah,
tell me.
so-
You don't,
so-
nigga. You don't
but
tell.
you would kill this nigga, right?
No. You don't tell me when to say it,
Like
nigga.
you would.
You don't tell me when to say. I remember exactly what you said. You talked about mama love,
you hit
and you get
niggas
back to the
burners and
community.
shit.
But nigga, the only time I see you get back to the community, I didn't see you get back to the community back then, nigga. I thought you were referring to recently where I saw the fucking flyer. So I get to that when it's time to, nigga. If you was giving back then I would say, oh, I was aware
attention.
you was giving it back then,
Pay
nigga.
attention.
Still even talk about your
Pay
video,
attention.
right?
I spoke about the video earlier, nigga.
Man.
Son.
Because you was in it with a red mask looking like a
About to bow
McFlurry
out
tip,
this
nigga.
video, bro.
Fuck you talk about, nigga?
Nah,
Never.
Nah, B.
He started.
Nah, B. Nah, son.
I don't. What you think?
Come on, man.
This is
Come
my
on.
story. What you think?
But I get
Nobody
it.
nervous in
I get
here,
it,
man. What
but-
that mean? I mean, what? I'm not.
You see?
Never.
The fact.
Never. Yeah,
the
facts.
Fact, the fact that he
Facts.
just said.
Never.
The fact
Never
that
in
he
my
just
life.
said.
Never in my life, nigga.
The fact he just had to say he's
have
not.
to.
Nobody's nervous.
No, cause what you bending
I've been
down
sitting
for?
here with a smile on my face.
I don't know.
for
I
like
don't
an
know. What you just say? Your niggas. You could say your niggas. I have to make it
hour.
clear.
No, but you gonna answer that question like, why not highlight that, bro?
I don't have to highlight that yet, though. And I just told you, I'm not aware that you did charity at that time. I'm aware you did charity recently,
Right.
2017. I'm going to get to that down the timeline.
Okay.
I'm not aware you did charity back during SM3. I didn't see anything charitable about that. I saw that you was at a low. Nobody wanted to book you. You wasn't coming to events.
What, SM3?
After SM3 with the Serious Jones, that's the timeline we was on. I'm going down the timeline. Hold on, wait. When I saw the charity recently. I saw Math is giving back. I saw people post it, which was a great thing. But I'm gonna get to that when it's time to. But now it's not time to, because we gotta talk about at the slum that you was down. Like I saw you a couple of times. You wasn't looking like you looking now. Now you glowing. Before you was looking sad. And all that shit.
Looking sad.
Yeah, hold on. Now, let me tell you what I mean, nigga. And I started to say that You know, you had children.
look dark.
Yeah, I guess dark. Yeah, angry. Sad, angry, same
Not just
shit.
dark.
What do you mean, dark skin?
Dark. I wouldn't say I was angry. I was just dark.
Like dark, in a dark place?
Yeah.
In a dark place?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but when people saw you, it wasn't the math. So that's what I'm saying. So we passed that, you got over that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get to the charity shit, nigga. We're gonna highlight that when it's time to highlight it. Let's go down the fucking timeline. What was next after that? Cause remember you had a break. You was a break. What's the next battle?
K-Shine.
K-Shine, where?
Yeah, that was in Atlanta.
All right. And what was how was that? How did you feel you won that one too?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, there's one acapella round. We did the first two on beat, and then there was an acapella.
I remember
round.
that. I remember
Right.
that. I remember that. Yes.
Smoked
yes,
his
yes.
boots.
I remember. I can't co-sign that. I remember the battle.
Go check it
What
out.
was after that?
After that, it was Disaster.
Okay, so disaster was after K-Shine.
Right.
But before that, let's go back to did you do any charities within that time frame? Any charities during your dark moments?
First of all, that was 9 months. 9 months with
Month.
no battle.
No F.
9 months with no
No
battle.
F's. Yeah. Yeah, go. 9 months with no battle. I'm just saying, yeah, talk.
Right. But I was in a space. thinking
Exactly.
of
So
stuff
you
like
want to
that.
ridicule me? Have your stupid fat nigga ridicule me? Have your Arab nigga ridicule me? I don't give a fuck about none of
Yo,
that
y'all
shit.
niggas see Mario over
Flex, JT. You got them niggas trying to verbally jump me when I'm right. Like, yo, you don't want to highlight that.
Four next right now. Look at you. Stand up. Stand up.
Somebody said my head like folded towels. That was the funniest shit ever, nigga. A fan said that. I never heard the back of my head. You know the folded towels? That was the funniest shit I ever heard a nigga say ever. He killed me. He called up your Queenzflip.
Shit look like a beef patty and cocoa bread.
Oh, bull. Oh.
In the back and shit.
All right, so now.
Yo, Flip, you kind of going low, bro. Like,
What do you mean?
You on your like you on your
Mario.
Low? Nah, you my nigga. I never go low with you, but I like to do things in order. So
Whoa!
pause.
Time out, son.
I never go. He said, "Yo, Flip, you kind of going low."
Yo,
I will never go low with you. Pause. So hold on. All right, so now after K-Shine, it was the disaster shit. Now you and Disaster spoke. Where did y'all speak to before? He came to the Total Slaughterhouse, right?
Yeah.
And y'all were good there.
Yeah.
You had no issues, never had an issue with him. I heard something with you and Hollow. We're going to get to Hollow later. I heard something with you and Hollow. He was talking about how someone had a problem with Disaster and pressed him. I didn't really
Yeah, it was
listen to
Hollow.
Oh, Hollow. He
Yeah.
pressed Disaster and then it was good.
Yeah.
But you never had no issue with Disaster in that house.
Nah.
The house the house in Brooklyn.
We had a little moment where he was throwing a little temper tantrum. I left him alone. I was like, all right.
Temperature because
he was depressed.
Yeah, he was a singer and he was complaining about.
He was in the house singing. He was in the house talking about suicide. It was just a whole bunch of shit going on.
And you just left him alone.
Nah, when he was talking about the suicide shit, that's when we kind of like rallied. Like, yo, son, it ain't that crazy.
What was he
bro.
mad about? Like he wasn't getting the recognition that he deserved?
It wasn't a recognition. It was being broke. Like he was in a bad place. He was fucked up. And he felt like he couldn't see his way out of it. And when he lost to Daylight, it was just like from there he was like, what am I gonna do with my life? And what am I doing? So like me and a couple other battle rappers, we kind of sat there and was like, nigga, you fucking disaster, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, get your shit together, bro. Like, you a legend out here. Like, it's not hard, bro. There's rappers with less of a fan base than you that's living. You could figure it out. You know what I mean?
So that's when the good math, basically the math that watches mother work hard and the math with a good heart, the math that was in Barbados.
I mean, I always had a good heart. And that's why people used to call me when they was getting bullied, because I would look out for them. Like, you know what I mean?
So you had to get, you do have a good heart. On the contrary, I did say that earlier. I feel you do. I had plenty of conversations. You're not as stupid as you look. I said that earlier. You're a smart guy. For real. Because when you see a guy act like that, you have this image of him, this bruteful image,
nigga's
and
crazy.
shit like that. No, but Flex, look what I'm saying. You have if you ain't no math and you look at him, a lot of people from the hood or grow up the way some of us grew up want to like he ain't gonna do that to me. So my encounter with him, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have my
Guard up.
guard up. But if you actually get to talk to him, he doesn't want to see. He's either bipolar. I don't know what is it. When you speak to him, he doesn't want to see anybody hurt. He wants it. He don't want to see nobody hurt.
It's not about being bipolar. I think it's just when you go through certain shit, you have a threshold.
Got it.
You dig? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
So if certain things went down throughout your life, you now have a threshold. Your threshold might reach farther than other people's. So if you've been exposed to violence, as far as like, oh, I seen a nigga get hit with a bat one time. Oh, I seen a nigga head get peeled. That is your threshold.
Got it.
Your threshold is gun violence.
Understood.
This nigga's just swinging a bat. He show up with the bat against the nigga with the gun threshold.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hurt.
killed.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So when you have a threshold to that type of shit, I think that when you react to certain things, it might look worse than people who don't have that. You dig what I'm saying? That's why they look at it like, yo, that's so crazy that he did that. But in the hood, it's like, nah, it's regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing people respond to like a nigga getting punched in the face.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm listening.
Yeah, shit seeing people respond to like somebody getting punched in the face. A hockey fan would look at that and be like, so shit happens every game. You know what I mean? Not saying it's something for battle rap. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying like the reason why people blow it out of proportion, I think. They haven't been around that type of shit.
So before Organic booked you to Battle Disaster, in your mind, he was just a guy that contemplated suicide, but he was cool. You had nothing bad or felt any way about him.
Right.
So you went to L.A. blinded because he may have had pre-notion to have caused some sort of harm to you. You didn't feel that type of energy coming from him.
Nah.
Not at all. Not from none. Not from Active. Not from none of those dudes. You didn't feel nothing, even when because they was around him. So I'm pretty sure earlier you saw them around and.
Not at all.
They showed you love at first when you first got up there?
Pretty much. Like, we had a conversation outside and everything.
Because he was arguing with someone.
Yeah.
He was arguing with someone. And then, so do you feel that you egged it on? Even if you didn't say do it, you feel that he still would have tried to get his name up? Or you felt that you egged it on? Like, what do you feel about that?
I mean,
moment.
I feel like it was premeditated.
Okay, so you feel no matter what you would have said, it would have...
Yeah.
He would have did it already.
I think it made it worse that I beat him.
In a battle.
I mean? I think that kind of made it worse. Damn. And then I brought up all the stuff in the house, and it kind of probably just poked him. And rather than look like a sucker, he said fuck that.
Now, well, let me ask you a question. If you didn't get jumped, would you have respect to snuff?
Hell yeah. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah.
Well, I know where you're coming from. So you respected the snuff. I mean, you would have got.
I wouldn't have respected it because it didn't come from you really got a problem with me. It came from you plan to do this shit, and then act like you had a problem with me. You dig what I'm saying? So,
what
I wouldn't have respected that, but I would have respected a fair fight.
You would have respected a fair fight.
Right.
Okay, so even if he would have snuffed you and y'all would have got the one off, you would have respected it after.
I would have respected that. I would have respectably beat the shit out of him, but I would have respected. Like,
how you know you would have beat him though? Beat him up physically. How you know that?
Aside from seeing his people, throw punches when he started, we both slipped on some water, and I got up before he did. He was still down.
Is that when you fell into the barricades?
No. That's when his man came from the side, and then we started fighting.
The big black nigga.
So it was like niggas saved him. You know what I mean? You got yours off, y'all all throwing whatever. We slip. I'm up. You down. I'm coming at you. Then your man steps in.
Were you mad at Organic and him at the time? Did you
I was mad at everybody. Because I'm like, because you look at the footage, everybody's holding me. And not holding these niggas, you know what I mean? So I was mad at everybody, but I had to get over that shit. I realized Organic ain't have nothing to do with it.
Okay. So now, So you go.
Organic is not that. He's not that type of dude.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up. You've been around Organic before.
I have.
He
Like a businessman.
he's not necessarily just a businessman, but the vibe from Organic is he's genuine.
Yeah, I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
I agree.
Anybody who's met him and been around him, they'll say that. Like Organic, he ain't on that bullshit.
So you was in LA for 2 days.
For 2 days.
You called him.
Was calling his phone, spoke to him a couple times.
Did he apologize on the phone at all?
Nah, not at all.
So he didn't apologize.
Nah.
He just. So how you had a conversation where he told you, bro, you just want to save face. How long were your conversations at those moments? Because I spoke to you also while you was in LA.
Short.
So he kept hanging up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was basically like, yo, son, before this shit get out of hand, you should probably come see me. He was like, Math, I understand you want to save face and all that, but just eat it and go home. I'm like, bro, I'm still out here. I'll be out here. Call me. He's like, nah, bro, I'm not doing it. I'm like, all right, I'll give you some time. I'll call him back. Yo, what's up? Bro, I'm not doing it. All right. When I got on that flight, I made a decision. So
And the decision was if he comes out here,
You
you can't
He
come
can't.
out here.
can't.
Great. So anyone y'all see him
It's
is
over.
problems. Okay. And what gets you mad about that?
No. Hold on. Before we even get that, nah.
What?
That's not even the case. I feel like the temperature right now is nobody in this room has to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets seen out here, it might just be a fan or somebody that knows me.
Okay, I tell
You dig what I'm saying? Like I heard stories of Daylight walking out here and people I didn't know threatening him because of that. You dig what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's true. We was walking outside the other day and
Niggas got threatened
and
because
they-
of Hollow.
yeah, facts.
Shit crazy.
They thought we was cool with Hollow.
Nah,
Shit is
mixed
crazy.
They had mixed
That's,
Cortez. They mixed
Hollow's
Cortez
man. He
with
died
Hollow.
tonight. Like that.
Shit crazy. But let's not. We not gonna go there.
Well,
But
hold on,
this
hold on,
but
hold
this is
on.
this is what I'm saying. It got to a point where when people saw that footage and he saw me fighting by myself and not cowering and somebody stopped them, but like getting up like I'm by myself. I know I'm by myself. I'm not turning to nobody like, yo, son, get my back. It's just me. They was like, nah, son. He shouldn't have been out there by himself.
So
All he needed was one more nigga.
were you mad at the battle rappers that were there that you thought that?
I mean, at first, but at the end of the day, you can't expect things out of. That's not your man's like that. That's not your man's like that. A lot of the times you go into these events and you meet some of these dudes and you realize they not really like that anyway. You know what I mean? I might have broken up a lot of fights in battle rap, but I don't know many other people who've done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So-
Rex and Ice, I'm right in the middle. Shit it on Queen of the Ring, I'm right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Shit it Smack, I'm right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Disaster and Arcane, I'm right in the middle.
Mhm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's not many people that's gonna be like, yo, I feel like I got the authority. I can calm this shit down. You know what I mean?
So did Hollow set up Daylight that day when you came to the hotel? When I was with him?
Nah, not at all.
He didn't.
No.
So how you know we was up there?
I had a hunch.
You had no fucking hunch.
I had a hunch.
You didn't have no hunch.
I had a hunch.
You came exactly when we stepped outside the room.
God told me go upstairs.
God told you go upstairs.
God told me go upstairs.
That's interesting. Yeah, probably right. Probably right. So you came upstairs. I remember that day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what happened, but
Tell him.
I could tell him. I don't think I'm scared to tell him.
Nah,
You came upstairs. You were with a couple of guys. How many guys? About 5 or 4?
5.
About 5 guys. Yeah, you came upstairs as soon as Daylight and I walked out the hotel room. You turned the corner. You made it sound like, oh. You looked to the left where his room was. Hollow was down this way. You went to go see Hollow, but you came up. You walked up like, what's up? And then you told them niggas you said, I guess some footage he wanted to show you.
No, I asked him if he had the footage.
Yes. What's up first? You said, what's up first, nigga?
Yeah.
You asked if you got the footage. You said, and then you said yes. You say show them, and you walked away, right? And I didn't like the fact that you walked away and left me with them Brooklyn niggas, but you know what I mean. But that's another story. Nah, I wasn't scared. It was just that I know how niggas in Brooklyn is like.
You had your chains and
I did have chains. I had two of my chains on. It wasn't about being scared. It was about I could potentially get booked.
For the sign you had nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I could potentially because now if a nigga see that, oh, you really trying to hold this nigga down, and you out here shining. So now we will fuck you up, and if one of these and we'll take your chains. So that's what I was. You know what I mean? I was mad at Mav. Like, why the fuck would you leave me there with these niggas and not even let these niggas know that? That's Queenzflip, you know what I'm saying? Because he just said, yo, y'all niggas, y'all stay here, talk to him. I'm going to go over there. He talked to Hollow. He went to Hollow's room. So now, while I was there, they were. I remember one of them had a phone, was recording Daylight. The footage never came out, so I guess you are a stand-up nigga because you could have put it out. And, you know, Daylight, he was nervous, beyond nervous. Hands was shaking. He couldn't get the video. I was there. I was right next to, I was like, in the middle, not in the middle, but outside the circle because they surrounded him. I was outside, but I could directly see him because, you know, it's a circle, but there's people standing like this. So there's holes. So I was like right there, not in the middle, but like right outside of it, watching like, oh my God. And I'm thinking, and I had a wife beater on that day and a vest. So I tried to put my chain in my wife said, these niggas gonna go crazy. Cause the nigga
Put his chain in the wife beater.
Yeah, it looked crazy.
That shit would have worked.
Yeah. I know. You trying to hype your mans in there, my nigga?
No, I'm just saying.
I know when it worked. I said it would have worked, but I said I try to do that. Niggas know where I can put my shit. So then Daylight was.
I would have laughed if I seen your chain in the wife beater.
Daylight.
The wife beating the best on?
Yeah.
I would have asked you why. I would have been like, yo, why, bro?
Yeah. Nah. I had the regular wife beater.
Why is your chain in your wife beater?
Them niggas was very serious at the time, nigga. And I felt like something about to go down. I don't know what made it not. They actually made a.
He's showing the video.
Okay, yeah. It made an honorable decision not to turn up, but you know they were angry. Hands. There was another guy with glasses. I told you, you know, these niggas was not. They were aggressively talking. They had the camera there. And nigga was very nervous. I'm like, yo, they like get it together, my nigga. I'm saying to myself, yo, come on, my nigga, show them this shit.
But look, you gotta understand, I can only respect that this is a testimony of why I say when I talk about these situations and people be like, nah, we don't trust you. How can you not? Like I said, I'm a Taurus. I'm obsessed with honesty, bro. I'm obsessed. I'm not trying to game nobody. You know what I mean? Of course, there's certain things I'm not gonna say on camera.
Yeah, understood.
But in that situation, that should be a testimony to you, like, yo, Math really, he kept his word. I could have been a dickhead and just sent the text like, give a fuck about that footage. Wash that nigga as soon as he done showing that shit. I ain't do that. We made an agreement. He did what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
We cool.
Okay. Now, here's my issue.
And but that's the same type of agreement I was trying to make with Disaster. I was like, yo, come see me. This shit could be dead out here. He didn't want to do that.
Here's my issue. I have a couple of issues. You know what I mean? Before we move forward, and you know, 'cause I definitely want to get.
I think we definitely moved forward already.
Hold on, wait,
this
hold
shit is
on.
getting,
No, hold on.
This is getting really.
I gotta tell you how
played
it
out,
is
bro.
played out, but let me tell you my issues though. As my man, my issue with you is this: I listen to you do interviews, I listen to you talk, and I listen to Hollow said some things also that I kind of respected what he said, but I also understand where you coming from because he's supposed to know you. But here's my issue. My issue is that you, after all the stuff that you've done, it happened to you, like he said, and then you
talking about the online stuff or real life stuff?
The real life stuff that you've done, meaning that the attacks and the anger moments, meaning with the people. We don't have to get into all of them, but the ones that the public is aware. Now, when it happened to you, I think that a guy,
Michael Jordan punched more people in the face than me. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? You pick an NBA player.
Listen, what I just
probably
said.
punched more people than me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but
how do I get this stigma?
the shit. No,
Facts.
we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Stop. Hold on.
Facts. You throw water on women, innocent women, bro.
And men, nigga. What do you mean about women?
But
And men.
women,
And
that's
men, nigga.
like
And
a
men
violation.
too.
Like if that was my sister, bro, I'd be looking for you.
I'll
I'll be looking for you, 'cause that's foul.
And her brother should.
But that's foul, bro.
Yeah, it is.
So why should anybody fuck
So why
with
you play
Why
victim,
should
nigga?
anybody-
But why you play
why-
victim?
Why shouldn't I call you and be like,
Why
yo,
you play
son,
victim though?
do I need to?
Why you don't
do I
respect
need
it
to-
from the streets?
No,
Why you don't
I'm
respect
not
it?
playing the victim.
I got my jaw, bro. I got shot, I got stabbed, and certain
play
shit
the
that I put myself in. Yeah, it happened.
I'm too big to play the victim.
But you do when you talk about it. You
I
did.
don't.
Now you're a little cooler, but
I
before
don't
you was
play.
like, yo, I can't believe, it's not right. Nah. You held it down, nigga. You held it down. You put work in. You stood your ground. It's like I thought you were respected. Like, you know, I got. I respect it. They jumped me, whatever. I did this, but you don't come off like that.
I think people forget. It's more of a perception of what you want to see, because when I do that, people talking about the first blog that I ever did on this shit, I was laughing through the whole shit. Nobody remembers that. Like I did a 4th of July blog. Look that shit up. I was on the porch dying. It was disaster. Rolling. Nobody remembers that.
And you said you respected the fact you got snuck.
So I think that it's just what people want to see out of you.
That's
you
true.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's
you
true.
don't see things as how it is. You see things how you are.
That's true.
So if you feel like you would feel this way in a situation, you would pin that on somebody else and be like, it's like a chick. Like if you cheat on your chick and then one night she go out and she stay out late, you're going to be like, put your hands on the phone. She cheating. Meanwhile, she might have just got drunk and fell asleep with her homegirls. But you putting that on her because you know when you stay out late, you know what I mean? You out there fucking, you know what I mean? So
wait.
people expect me to feel like really sour and really I'm playing the victim when I'm not. Even when I'm not, bro.
So
I did a lot of dirt. I'll say that. I did a lot of dirt.
To get past
That's
it,
what it is.
to get me personally. So you guys did the 3 rounds already. You guys did the 3 rounds. Like it wasn't. He hit you in his last round. The battle was over by the time.
Yeah, the battle was over.
Oh, okay, so the battle. To get past it, to move forward, because obviously we're gonna have guys that have tension in the air, but to get past it, you just want him to see you so you can handle your situation.
And it's not even that. It's just be a man about it. You never know. We might be able to talk this shit out. But the fact that you're hiding and then projecting that you're not hiding, but it's obvious to a lot of people. A battle like Hollow versus Disaster, that's sold out tickets.
Mm-hmm.
For that to be a surprise battle, it's ridiculous. It's clear that y'all niggas is like, yo, we don't want nobody to know that he's gonna be over here. You're intentionally hiding, and it's apparent to the public. Once I did the Beast Mode battle, the next battle he did in Canada was a surprise battle. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're intentionally hiding and saying that you're not. You're doing everything in your power to not just man up. Like the same way I stepped to Jones and I said what I said, he could do the same thing. He chose not to. So at this point, it's just, I'm like, damn, why you such a coward about it? You know what I mean? Don't be a coward, man. Like, we could just work this shit out. You want to get money, I want to get money. What's up?
And you and Hollow, you were upset at Hollow because Hollow, when I heard the interview, you had a conversation with him. He was on the line, which was a good thing. I didn't hear the ending of it.
Yeah, it basically didn't get nowhere. It didn't get nowhere.
And why you thinking to get nowhere? Because of you, probably, right? Because he was trying to tell you that he grew up, he chilled, and you were just trying to say other things. And that's what it confused me. But
that's what I'm saying. Growing up and
look,
changing your life.
See, look.
But you're just saying growing up and changing your life. What does that have to do with?
Got a lot
your
to do with
loyalty?
something, because he was telling you.
What does that have to do with your
It got
loyalty?
a lot to do with something, because he was telling you that, yo, Mav, you're supposed to respect that. You just said that why we don't highlight the fact that you do positive things in the neighborhood, correct?
Yo, we both in the car, right? We both drug dealers. We get pulled over, right? Cops find the drugs. We sitting in the cell. You change your life. What type of shit is that?
People change.
You change your life. Yo, I changed my life. I don't want to be a drug dealer no more.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Cause probably.
So I'm gonna tell, and I'm basically gonna do some real disloyal shit right now because I changed my life.
Well,
I changed my life.
I'm talking about telling, man. That's
all right.
Telling is too
change
extreme.
your life. When you say change your life,
that's what he said. I didn't say it.
You got to interpret change my life as I don't want no drama.
That's what he told you.
I don't want no drama, and I feel like I'm gonna have drama, so I changed my life.
He said that.
So the next time you walking with your man.
Yeah, stop. Put another
the next time you walking with your man, and you get into something, and your man stop right there and say, I changed my life. You on your own, Flip. You know what I'm saying? What type of shit is that? Come on, let's just be real about it. Let's just be real. That is not a change my life
some kind of niggas
situation,
talk,
bro.
nigga.
It's not. It's not a I changed my life. How?
He said he
How
had
did you
kids
change
and
your
he
life?
was-
You been had a kid on the phone with me talking about he a bitch ass nigga. So how you change your life?
and saying that he wants to do the right thing. He wants to get money, right? You were mad at people. They
I
said
was
you-
not mad, bro, about him battling. None of that shit. I was upset that why you felt like you couldn't tell me.
You would have messed up his money though if you would have went up
That's
there.
a lie.
You wouldn't have went up
That's
there.
a lie.
Would you have went up?
Hollow got a
Boston?
kid. I got a kid. You got to
You got
feed your kid.
kids.
Cool, bro.
You got children.
Cool. Yo, Math, I'm battling this nigga in Boston. Yo, what you want to do? You think you can set up a one-off? No, this nigga's pussy. He's never gonna do that. If you come up here, it's just gonna fuck shit up. All right. Nigga, just throw like a good 16 in there. Or just call me on the phone and let me say something on the speaker or whatever. I'm not gonna fuck up your bag. I done been through it with battle rap. I'ma just do that. The only way I would have came up there is if he coerced that nigga into, look, but you gotta see my man. If not, I'm gonna just creep up there and pop up in an event. By the time I get to the door, niggas gonna stop me. Niggas caught me that day and gave me another reason for me not to be there. So why would I do that?
What they told you?
They told me if I didn't bring back the deposit for the Saurus battle that didn't go down from a year before, I wasn't welcome at the event. But I knew something was funny from that because I'm like,
So why you didn't get back to the
you
deposit?
call
yet?
me a year later.
Do you plan on battling
Because
the
when
Saurus?
shit like that happens, you just reschedule the battle. That's what they did the last time. Reschedule a fucking battle.
Do you still plan on battling the Saurus?
If they want me to. I don't care. People want to see it. Somebody just said the Saurus versus Math Hoffa at Traffic. That would be fire. But my anger was not at you did this. It's you couldn't tell me.
So
crazy.
I mean, but you came at your man Hollow. I heard it. It was a nice interview. I just felt that I don't know. I could relate to him a little more. You know, he was trying to say math. You know, and
Then you pussy too.
never you pussy, never
Exactly.
my pussy. You sound
That's
stupid.
some pussy shit.
It ain't pussy.
That
nigga.
is some pussy
You sound
shit.
stupid.
That
nigga.
is some pussy shit.
You're not listening. See, the
Who
problem,
you scared of?
The problem you.
Who you scared of?
The problem with you, nigga.
Who you scared
think
of?
The world
Who you
don't.
scared
The
of?
world don't
No,
revolve around you,
that
nigga.
is not-
A nigga ain't gonna move on how you want him to move. That's stupid, nigga. That's like your man killing niggas, and you was always with him, and then now that you don't want to be a part of that environment anymore, you distance yourself a little bit. It happens, nigga.
Did he just not hear what I just said to him? Or is he trying to push this point?
I'm not trying to push a point. I'm trying to tell you my opinion that I understand it.
My point was why you couldn't tell me.
How is he supposed to know based off your fucking character? How you supposed to know if he tell you that you're gonna do that?
Man, you're supposed to say something.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeah, that's correct. But at the same time, the nigga's unstable sometimes, my nigga.
It don't matter. Like,
It does matter because you can mess up money. It does matter. I'm not letting a nigga mess up my money.
If you know
This
he's
nigga's
unstable
crazy.
from together, you shouldn't even be
This nigga's
around
crazy.
that nigga.
Nah, some niggas grow. That's not true though.
Yes.
Some niggas grown. Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
Shit pop off, niggas ain't no.
Come on, you know that's not true. You know
Riding in the
that's not true.
car, we both drug dealers.
Nah, but you using the
The
wrong
cops pull us
scenario.
over. I changed my life, my nigga. Snitching.
Nah, but that's
Sorry.
no. That's in.
Sorry, I changed my life. I don't want to do this no more.
Using the wrong
I
scenario.
don't want to do this no more.
So-
I'm using the exact
that's why he
same
apologized for being
scenario, bro.
Mm-hmm,
The exact same scenario. Like I said, man, I got mad love for Hollow.
I know. I heard you say that.
If a different type of nigga, I hook on him.
Mm-hmm.
If I was really mad like that, I would hook on him. Like, yo, you over here hanging with these niggas that... I got mad love for Hollow, bro. That shit had me upset. Like, all the shit, and I'm not gonna put personal shit out there.
Yeah, I got you.
All the personal shit we done talked about. Like, if you read the list, this is at the bottom. You couldn't talk to me.
All right, so let's move forward. So you did. All right, so last thing before we move forward, 'cause I'm gonna talk about to close out the show. You what? What, nigga? What's wrong with you?
I'm not, yo, for all you other interviews, I'm never talking about this shit again.
I know. You
Never.
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 Did you hear his interview about? Did you hear his Angry Fan interview?
Who?
Disasters. You listen to his?
No.
Okay, you don't listen to him. Last thing, you were offered to fight him. If they offer you to fight him again in the ring, if it was offered, say,
I don't even care no more, bro.
stop playing. Say if a nigga offer you a bag to fight him, you gonna say no?
I don't care no more.
Okay, sure.
I don't care no more, bro.
Cause you're a nigga about your bread,
I don't
so.
care. For one, I know he's not gonna do it. It's the bottom line. It's happened already, and he's online telling y'all, Math turned it down. It's a lie, bro. It's a lie. It's a lie. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I think I still got the DMs from the dude that was trying to set it up. Straight up. This guy does not want to fight you. Bottom line. Bottom line. But he's online saying, Math turned it down. Come on, bro. Think about this. Just put 2 and 2 together. Put 2 and 2 together. Surprise battles. He's always on the fucking phone. He didn't want to see a nigga after whatever happened. Like, he could have so many times, but he's pushing it off on me to make it seem like why? Why?
So right now you don't know if you're about if somebody pay you, say, you know,
I don't
we get a sponsor.
care that much, and I don't think anybody else cares enough to do that.
Okay. Respect.
All right.
Now, charity. What made you what are you clapping for?
Nah, let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Nah,
let's
charity.
go.
Let's talk about the charity. You gave back to the community. You did a school drive. How did that go?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I had my mom's out there with me.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom's is a trip, man. She's out there posing and shit.
Alright.
Like, she felt real special that day. She was standing in front of everybody, like the leader of the clique.
That's dope. You had some of your peoples out there, boys helping you and all that.
Yeah, facts.
That's fire. How did you feel? How did you come up? You know, what made you wanna?
Like I said, I thought about the time of the year, and you know, and no shade to moms, but I remember how tough it was. You know what I mean? I remember going into like stores when my mom was around that time, and Mom, I'm sorry, but we would go in the store. We got my little sister in the stroller, she sleep or whatever, and then and then we would come out the store, and like I remember one time I moved her blanket, and it was mad school stuff under the blanket, and I was like, Ma, look. She was like, oh, she must have picked it up when we was shopping. She must have picked it up. Now I was young at the time, but I knew that. I was like, yeah, all right, Ma, like, shit is hard. I understand. You was stressed out. You figured out a way. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So for times like that, I felt like, damn, how many other people go through this shit? How many of it? And when I was young, I always used to pray that I could take that type of pain or that type of pressure off of my moms. So I felt like this was a way that I could do that. Have my moms out there giving out the stuff. Like, this is the end game to what you went through. You went through this, Mom, but now we doing this. You know what I mean? And the smile on her face, I just fell back after a while. They didn't even know who was giving the shit out. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, go ahead, Mom, rock out. You know what I mean? It was beautiful.
What was the location of where this took place, where this transpired?
It was 124th between first and second.
Wow, here.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids were smiling and happy.
A lot of kids, a lot of parents were smiling.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
beautiful
cool.
thing, man. How much charity are you gonna continue?
No, I want to keep doing this because it's like, you know, you get a name and you're able to do certain things. Like, why not do it? Why not do it? I wasn't thinking about it before.
It look good, feel good.
It does. To give, it feels good. Right.
Proud of you, man.
Hey,
I'm proud of you. Yeah. And that record is fire.
Only took 2 hours.
What
to
you
get to
say?
that.
What you say? How you feel about the charity?
I
G?
appreciate it. You know
Hold
what I
on,
mean?
slow down. You move too fast. How you feel about the charity, G? Like, how you feel about when you see a guy like Matt, based off what you're seeing that him give back to the community? Do you feel that How you feel about that, G?
Nah, it's dope. You know, his story is dope with his moms and, you know, the whole joint. And I'm getting into charity myself, so we definitely, you know, we're gonna build in the future.
We collaborate.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanksgiving coming up, man.
Yeah.
Let's be Nino Brown one time. One time we be Nino. Hey, with the turkeys and shit.
Yo, so do you
Yo, Flip, if you came out in the turkey suit,
That's
bro.
a fact.
Yo, son, that would be so
Mario,
fire.
you gotta do that,
If
Mario.
you came out with the feet,
turkey,
if you got the
I'll
feet,
potato or something. I'll get
with the feet, you gotta get the feet, the turkey feet too.
I'll do that.
You gotta get the feet too.
That'd be fire.
crazy.
That'd be fire. Nah, that's
That'd be
dope.
crazy.
That's dope. So you have your own corporation, like, or just you go out and just do your
I
thing.
did it. I just did it.
I think you should get your own corporation. Though.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Yeah,
Nah, that's dope.
but it was something I just wanted to do. I said, fuck it.
Have the fans donate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's good to sometimes like I said, we judge people. That's why sometimes it's never good to judge a book by its cover. People don't even know what you went through or what led you to this. But I'm happy you were able to express it. You know what I mean? The record is fire.
Good looking.
Don't die.
Don't die.
You got a lot more.
Your man was in the red mask.
Look, man,
crazy.
But I need people to understand.
Yeah.
Whatever feelings you feel like I still harbor, or whatever, I let that shit out in my music. Like, I don't know if people remember when this hollow shit first started. I dropped a joint called Love Changes, using the Nas joint. A thug changes and love changes and best friends become strangers. Like, I express myself a lot through my music. So, like, this whole week, all the shit that's been going on between Hollow and Bonnie saying something and Jones saying something, I guarantee you there's a song about every single topic.
Yeah, you saw Rich, man. I forgot about Bonnie.
Hold on. But I guarantee you, I got a song for every situation.
Happy, right? Little happy feet. Go ahead.
I got a song for every single situation, every single relationship, every interaction that I've had that I felt like was a moment in my life. I make a song about it.
Man, you know, you were public with you and Bonnie.
I wasn't very public.
Oh, there we go.
No, I say that to say I understand what you're saying, but there was a lot of things in between that people don't know.
Okay.
So I wasn't very public.
What went wrong with you and Bonnie, you could say? What went wrong? Did you really like Bonnie? Was it something that you saw yourself, was she the girl you saw yourself being with for real? Like that? Cause, I mean, you be moving and shaking out here. I saw you a couple of times. I know a couple of girls you moved and shake with. You know, actually surprised me. You know what I'm saying? I respect your handle. You know what I mean? But Bonnie, what did you see yourself, were you planning on being with her? Or was
And
it
Flip who? We gonna talk about that off air.
Yeah.
But it was just a situation. You know, I was single. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had the pimp castle going on. You know what I mean? But with Bonnie, I saw a way that I could like help her grow, and it was like I said, I like to give. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, people can say what they want. You know, she says what she says. Well, whatever. Come on, son. Come on, don't twist this. Don't twist
That's
this.
what she did.
Don't twist this. But you know what I mean? Like,
It's like a fucking alarm, nigga.
but even she could be like a testimony of like, even when things like, you know, we parted ways, she could still get on the phone and call me about serious situations in her life, and whether I was with somebody or whatever, I'll step to the side and talk to her and work it out. You know what I mean?
What went wrong though, man? Where did it go wrong with you and her? How did y'all break up?
Look, man,
Did you get caught cheating? Was it your fault?
get the CD, get the album,
Nah, give us a
get
little.
the album.
Give us a little.
Check my next single out.
Was she
Explain the whole
was
thing.
she cheating or you cheating?
Man, it would. You can't say this cheating because you got to be in a relationship. You got to be in an exclusive relationship to cheat. You dig what I'm saying? And I think what the public thought was not that.
Got
You dig me? And it would frustrate anybody knowing something looks a certain way, but it's not. After a while, it's gonna put a strain on both of y'all.
Do you miss Bonnie?
I wish her the best. I think that
That nigga is nice.
I think that
I love this guy. I wish I'd have bet.
I think that
Look at stupid. I want to know if he missed her.
I've always seen a lot of potential in her, so I wish her the best.
Okay.
Right.
Would you still take it down?
Nah, probably not.
I saw you wrote her on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yeah, I was fucking around.
Just fucking with her.
Yeah.
But y'all, see, I never rectified it. Why is it beef though? Y'all broke up. Why is it beef? Is it her on her side?
You'd have to ask the person that really got beef, because you see what I'm writing.
Yeah.
I'm not
She
writing.
talking about some Drake
I'm not
shit.
writing no hateful shit.
You hating on
I'm
Drake?
not spreading no rumors.
But-
Like let's think about that. How do people even know about that? You dig what I'm saying? How do people even know about that?
By what, Drake?
If Drake didn't tweet it, and I didn't tweet it. How do people know that
She
was
tweeted
the
it.
situation? Why?
Were
That's the problem.
you mad about Drake though?
That's the
Can you
problem.
admit it?
No, my nigga. No, like, come on, yo.
I don't know.
Come on, Flip.
Flip.
Some niggas be mad. Nah,
Flip.
come on,
Flip.
come on.
Flip.
I got mad sometimes
Flip.
before with a
No,
girl I
but
like.
look, bro.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hate on you.
Like
Especially
7 females
especially at a
in one.
time when I know I'm slime. I'm slime.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So why does she bring his
If
name
you-
up though?
What I don't like is just, the honesty. Like, be honest about what you're doing.
But why did she say you hated on him? You didn't know, man. That's confusing.
I didn't
Did you have
hate.
any conversation
Look,
with her about Drake?
My nigga.
Did you press her like why you?
If I tell you, I know how this looks to the public, and it's not that. And it's not that. So when you do this, I gotta fall back, fam, because that's gonna look that way.
Got you. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And
what you're
if you hear that and be like, no, I don't want you to fall back. Is that my fault? Is that me hating?
I see
Or
what
is that
you're
a decision that you made and you might feel now that shit ain't, like, we ain't messing with each other at all, you feel upset about missing a certain opportunity, so you blame it on me and say I hate it. But how can I hate, my nigga, unless I christen bias a chick and tie her up and you in the crib, you ain't going nowhere with Drake. Like, come on, how that shit sound, bro? Look at me, bro. Really? I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna be like, yo, if you go, I'm gonna do. Really?
Get me a hook.
Why didn't it happen then? You dig what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
She made a decision.
She supposed to do something.
That's the decision you wanted to make.
Was she supposed to do something? I'm confused with the story. Can you just give us? You had it.
Yeah,
Or you
from
own it?
what I understand, he just invited her on a date. But I'm like, you go on a date with Drake, you better take some pictures. But when you do that, just know, like, I ain't gonna be doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, well, that's
'Cause
kinda,
I know-
That's
Nah,
kind of crazy a little bit, man.
it's not.
That's kind of like an ultimatum, though, man. Come on,
It's
man.
not an ultimatum.
Be real, man. I
It's
like
not an
there you go.
I'm gonna say this again.
Don't repeat anything.
You and your girl, whatever. Blah, blah,
But you
blah,
didn't
blah,
say that
blah.
first time, so you
and
can't
then she
say it
go out
again.
with another nigga, you gonna be still around like.
You're right, but that's an ultimatum.
how it
though. Call it
looks.
what you call it, man.
It's not an ultimatum. It's the best decision
Throw it
for
down the
me.
air.
It's the best decision
Come
for
on,
me.
Flex. I
Like,
know that's your man. That's an ultimatum. If you go out with him, I'm not going to be around because it's going to look crazy. It will look crazy.
no, that's
If
straight
my wife went out with Drake,
Again.
I tell you, when you go out that nigga, I'm not fucking with you because that look, you gonna make me look like a sucker. What you doing on a date with this nigga? Facts.
It's straight up.
But that's an ultimatum though, Flex.
No, because if you're not telling her straight up, where does she go and then come back?
Where your head from the shit?
Where
This
she
okay.
go and come back? You feel me? Then you look bad because you feel me. You gonna be.
I agree, but it's still an ultimatum. That's what you're telling. You told,
ain't got no
but he didn't hate on him like yo, fuck that nigga. That's hate.
but here's the problem.
You get what
I
I'm saying,
never
G.
wanted the situation to even be known like that. It started with me asleep, her in my crib, like this. So you put me in that position. That's how the whole shit started.
You mean that's how people got?
That's how
exposed.
people found out that this was going down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You put me in that position. So now, okay, I'm rocking with the situation. Now you have a situation that could, you know what I mean? It's a good look for you. Go do it. It's not a good look for me.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
we
fall back.
got to take a vote. Is that an ultimatum or not an ultimatum?
Ultimatum.
Yeah, that's it. Is that an ultimatum or not? No? Telling her you can do that.
Oh,
He's being straight straight up.
Yeah,
straight
facts.
up. I mean,
Thank you. Give me a
Yo,
pound.
bro.
Because if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
If it ain't a relationship,
or whatever, even if that's like your girl, you rocking with her,
You let her know straight up.
and another nigga coming by, you gotta
That's an
check her.
ultimatum,
That's a
though.
check.
Oh,
That's just a check.
I
Like,
just-
listen, I'm not gonna be around if you go and deal with this.
That's it,
but
straight
it's
up.
not necessarily a
Unless you gonna come back
check.
and think you gonna be around.
It's more me knowing how this shit is gonna play out.
Come
Just
on.
stepping out the way.
I'm stepping out the way. That's
Oh, okay.
That's
Avoiding-
fucking Drake,
avoiding
bitch. Go.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you encourage her to go?
Go,
but
but nigga, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just fall back a little bit. Like, what's wrong with that?
But nothing came out the situation with her and Drake, though, right? That you knew of. Did anything come out that situation with them?
I don't know.
Now, when she came back, did she try to reach out to you, or was it that?
Did she come
is
back?
it-
You a
No,
clown.
when she came back first, because she went away. Where did she go to do that?
Sleep.
You're funny, man.
Flex, you making? Hey yo, Flex, you making it worse? No, because Math gonna tell me.
Yo!
Did she call you back, or did she take?
Yo,
when she came
yo,
back.
honestly, my nigga, I won't know the real unless I cared to sit down with Drake one day and have a conversation. I don't know what really happened.
No, I'm saying when she got back to. I don't know if she had it in Canada. I don't know where she went to dinner at. But did she call you? Did she call you after the dinner with him? Did she speak to you at all?
Toronto, right?
Did she try to speak to you?
I don't know if she did it.
No, did she try to speak to you? Okay. I'm not saying she fucked him. I'm just saying after
I don't know, bro.
there was a picture with her and the nigga. Man, stop, man.
I don't
Did you speak
know,
to her after?
bro.
So you don't know if you spoke to her, nigga?
I never. All right, up until the time where I stopped messing with her, and you know whatever happened, whatever. Nah, I didn't see no picture.
Oh, you didn't see? Okay.
I didn't see no picture. I didn't, and the story was not nowhere.
Got it.
This shit came out. It hit the internet a week before I battled disaster, and damn, like my daughter was conceived in that week.
Oh, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I spoke to you. Yeah, I spoke to you.
My daughter was conceived
I spoke to you,
in
yes.
that week.
I spoke to you.
So you know there's a long gap.
Got it.
of
I spoke to you.
time.
I remember. Okay.
So I don't know, bro.
Okay, all right. So you never spoke to you haven't spoken to
I'm gonna let any female that's dealing with me know, man. I'm gonna let you know right now. Just give me a bad chick.
Rihanna.
If Rihanna got a record label
You don't talk about my wife.
and we together
Barbara.
and she invite me on a date, I'm going.
You know
I'm
they
going.
want
I'm
Barbara
sorry.
Rose?
I'm going. And I'm a T-Rex it.
Mm.
And I'm a T-Rex
Hey,
it.
come on, man.
And I'm a T-Rex
Like
it.
that?
And I'm a T-Rex, and I'm a hope she's gonna talk, so you know it's Rihanna. I'm like, she gonna, look, she gonna say something with that Beijing accent.
shit,
I'm gonna
Rex.
say something back with a Beijing accent.
Grand champion?
It's gonna be crazy.
Grand champion.
Grand champion.
Yeah.
You know, me a grand
Eat
champion.
that shit, Rex.
You stupid. That nigga, I don't want to talk that Rex shit. That niggas is dumb.
Rihanna?
But
I think maybe.
I'm letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah.
I guess with guys is
What about the
different.
writing shit that she said she wrote for you? What is it? She lied. That was crazy.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Y'all never wrote together nothing.
This was a little issue between us. It used to get her mad because she would know when I got a battle. I know when she got a battle, and I guess I don't really like what she's doing. But I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna be out there arguing with females. But I'm gonna let you know what it is. So she would send me bars, and she'd be like, "Yo, you like that?" I'd be like, "Eh." Yo, you like that? Eh. So I never because we was fucking around like that. She felt like she could do that because I used to do that with her. Like, yo, here, you should say this. And she'd be like, oh, that's fire. Fucking with a legend, baby. You know what I'm saying? I make a joke like that. But I never used her shit. And then she used to get her mad. She'd be like, yo, why you ain't use this? Why you ain't do this? I'm like, I don't want to. And she got a different type of style than me. My style never changed. My style never changed. You know, I'll tell you the one thing she did. When I was about to battle Pat Stay, and I was thinking of name flips, she said paddle boat. And I was like, paddle boat. And then I came up with the scheme. Paddle boat. If there's anything that she's talking about, it's the word paddle boat. Not the scheme, not the bars, no nothing. It's the word paddle boat. And that's being 100% honest.
Respect.
But I can kind of go through her shit and be like, Math's greatest hits, the Bonnie version. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like she started saying that shit as a contingency against me saying that shit.
She Eminem herself.
No.
Nah, 'cause Eminem
No, she basically flipped it and said, I'm going to say you was doing that
Got it.
before you say I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? And at first, I was like, come on, man. Nobody would never buy that shit. But she just kept saying it. I'm like, why?
That was crazy.
Why?
How do you feel about bloggers?
Bloggers, I think bloggers are good and bad. Bloggers that do research and actually have good interviews, good. Bloggers that have an agenda of just promoting drama, bad. Real bad.
just like views.
That's it. They like it's a lot. It's a lot of negative. It's a lot of negative shit.
What bloggers you like?
I don't really watch too many.
Well, I'm not
of
a
them
blogger.
anymore. I don't watch too many of them anymore.
You only like watch Angry Fan? You only listen to Angry Fan?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Personally, I think Angry
like
Fan's
him,
he's
that's good.
a little special too.
Why you say he's special? You just went on his show. Don't talk about him after you went on his show. He's not good.
Nah, but he is like I could say that. It's like he could say shit about me. I can't say shit about
No,
them.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
come on.
but special. You're not saying special in a kind way, Matt.
Nah, I just think Angry Fan again. Like, he kind of sometimes
Bipolar.
that he's promoting the drama.
But you participate in the drama, so you can't complain
Nah,
about
I
it.
get off the phone. Or I don't call.
Okay.
Like Sirius Jones, me getting a tweet, Jones going in on Math Hoffa. From who? Angry Fan. What are you doing? I call, I hear what he's talking about, and it's crazy. I decide I'm not going to do this. But who alerted me to this? Angry Fan. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay, what about the Piper Boy Williams dude? Do you know him? Ever heard of him?
I think Piper Boy's cool. But again, it's a style of blogging
Okay.
where, like this shit been going on for years where it'll be an interview about charity and the motherfucker say one thing like somebody jokingly says, man, I don't care about them kids. The title is da-da-da says, I don't care about them kids. But the whole shit is about charity. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay, so you also think, I think Piper Boy said you was his first.
Yeah, I was his first interview. But,
So-
I think Piper Boy is cool, but I just feel like certain bloggers.
Jay Black.
Jay Black? Thumbs up
A1.
to Jay Black. Thumbs
Chris
up to Jay
Unbiased.
Black. I feel like he never compromises his integrity.
Never. Let's give
You
him
know
that.
what I mean?
Shout out
I
to his
give him
women,
that.
too.
And rest in peace to his moms.
There's a piece of Mama Black.
Right.
Chris Unbiased before he got caught up.
I think that Chris Unbiased has always had like this passive aggressive shit going on.
Okay.
That unless like he's a beta with a knife. He pokes at alphas. You know what I mean? But in a way where it's like he's showing you love. It's like somebody said, yo, I like your outfit. You usually dress like shit, you know what I mean? But today, you on your, you know what I mean? It's a sideways way of doing things. I always felt like Chris had a sideways way of doing shit. Now, I don't know if what they saying about him is true
Okay.
and all that shit, but that's crazy.
What about a dude named Battle Truth? You ever heard of him?
Battle Truth? I think Battle Truth, he tells it from his perspective. I've seen some of his stuff. I'm not familiar with all of it. But I
That
think
nigga's funny.
He's funny. I think in the beginning, because I remember when I first started seeing him, he tried to have this judge theme, and I think he realized just being straight up was the best thing for him. You know, what I mean?
He's himself.
You know what I mean?
Um,
But it's all perspectives. You know what I mean? It's all different perspectives. And I think if you're really focused on what you're doing, you can't stop to listen to everybody's opinion. You just can't.
Heavy
You
bags.
can't. Heavy Bags is cool. But do I watch all of his blogs? Do I watch all of any of their blogs?
No.
No.
One last thing, and we're gonna wrap it up. Norbs. I feel that Norbs is responsible for finding a lot of talent. When I did my research, I spoke to a lot of battlers. They admitted that Norbs found them, but I feel that Norbs does not get his just due. Norbs thinks that Hispanic men, he says that, don't get the proper respect in this hip hop culture I told him I didn't agree with that necessarily. I don't know if you agree. I don't know if they may agree. But that's what Norbs said. But I feel that Norbs doesn't get his proper just due. He found a lot of popular battle rappers, main event battle rappers. Why do you think he doesn't get his just due? If you know, 'cause I know you still friends with Norbs. Is Norbs still cool with him?
Yeah,
or?
he's so cool.
Yeah, why you think Norbs doesn't get his just due? Is it because his attitude? Is it because he did find a lot of talent, like, you know, I don't know, the Big K's.
See, just the way
John
that you're
Johns.
wording that, you're making it seem like I feel like
No, I don't.
Norbs doesn't
Oh,
get his
I would have
just due.
said you,
But
nigga.
no, but why do you just asked me, why
would've
do you
said
feel
you,
like
nigga.
why do you feel like Norbs doesn't get his just due? I don't feel like that. I
No,
think
no.
Norbs is a key player
Okay,
in
prominent.
something that
That's good.
is
Thank
prominent
you,
right now.
thank
You
you
know
for
what I mean?
Thank you for G-checking me.
Right.
Do you feel like Norbs get his just due?
I think that Norbs is in a wonderful position.
No, do you feel like, okay, he is in a wonderful, but do you think
Yeah.
feel he get his just
It
due?
depends on who he's looking at, who he's looking for that due from.
Very good answer, man. You're not that stupid. I keep telling you know, I'm proud. No. I'm just saying. Like, look how he reversed it, because you're right. Yeah, very good.
crazy.
Well, I'm gonna end it on that. Before I end it though, I gotta show my dude some love. My man Flex.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. You guys that interview battle rappers,
I don't interview battle rappers.
why do you think that most of y'all don't support our music?
Do you support my videos?
Of course I do.
How?
I
never
watch
see you
them.
support
I like them.
I never
I
see you
comment
support
on
them.
them.
I never see
I
you
share
support
them.
I never see you share my videos.
You just because? Okay, how many followers do you have?
That's true. But all right.
Wow,
No. Hold on.
you gotta show them.
You know you are.
Next time I'll text you when I do that.
You
Yo,
are,
son,
you all right.
I just left a comment on your video. I'm proud of you.
Go check it out.
I'm
proud of you.
gonna tell you why you're right though. I think you did a blog like that before. I think Surf said something like that, and you said something like that. And after you said that, I think Angry Fan did a blog like that, and it did stick to me. But there was a lot of bloggers that had proof that, like ARP, when he
That
was
what?
blogging, that had proof of the fact that even Jay Black, that they shouted out what you guys were doing, like the Hitman Hollows is on Wild 'N Out, or this person's CD is out right now, and they had proof that they were showing some of the battle rappers love, because at first when y'all did it, when I first bought it, I'm like, damn, these niggas is right, because I never really showed their music love. Damn, I felt the way. I ain't gonna lie, because I spoke to Surf too. I said, damn, Surf.
I don't know who they are, but I know within this past week, there's probably been like 40 blogs with my name involved. Just in this past week. Only one blogger promoted my music. One.
Maybe two now. He not-
Yeah, no, we did talk about it. We did talk. We're gonna put the video. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't get my shit
But
flagged.
that's what I'm
That'd be
saying.
a
Like,
problem.
one blogger hit me up and was like, yo, send me some of your shit so I could put it on this blog. And I was like, you A1 for that. The rest of them, them
So
them shit's hitting 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 by next month. No type of love towards what you got going on besides the drama.
So we just like drama, baby. Well, I'm not a blogger, but we just like drama.
I just think, I wouldn't say you
Uncle-
just like
Uncle E
drama,
said that
because
about
you
me.
could just like drama, but when you do it, be like, you know what? When I get this YouTube check, I need to show some appreciation and just blog on this nigga's music or put his music on the beginning. I think from now on, the standard should be, if you're gonna do a blog about two battle rappers and they got anything else going on, just advertise in the beginning or advertise in the end.
How do you feel about that, G? How do you feel about what Math is saying that people don't? How do you feel? What's your opinion on what he said that people interviewing battlers?
No, it's a personal request of mine.
But let me ask my man a question.
You know what I
please.
mean?
Can I ask my man a question?
Yeah.
How do you feel about what he said? How do you feel about what he said about that? Have you seen something like that? Well, you're not really into battle rap, so I
Right,
can't ask you
right.
that question. But have you seen things like that in other genres of hip hop, or
Nah,
people
but-
may not support you? But how do you feel about
I can understand what you're saying though, because me, to be real, like I tell everybody that watch the show and everything that I don't watch battle rap, so I don't know what's going on. So certain time we interview certain people that's here, I don't really know the ins and outs. He's saying certain situations, I'm like, you know what I mean? But I'm here, but with the music, I feel like I don't know what it is. I don't know if the people don't want to hear it, or if they want to hear you guys just battle rap, or I'm not sure what the crowd is looking for. But
I'm gonna put it like this.
I don't know any battle rappers that I'm trying to think about that kind of crossed over. That kind of, you know what I mean?
Played a song for Method Man?
Yeah.
You ever played a song for Q-Tip?
Yeah.
Smoke Dizza?
No.
Graph?
Yes.
B.O.B.?
Yes.
All these artists are willing to work with us because those are people that either been on my projects
Right.
or is on my next project. Why not play it?
Yeah, I mean, me personally as a DJ, I wouldn't play a record because you have B.O.B. on it or Method Man on it. I'll play it
this is what I'm saying. But
hot,
like these are people that you play,
right,
as opposed to just saying, okay, let's think about it. These are the actual artists putting out the music, and they're comfortable.
That
with
record that
fucking
y'all
with it.
got, I can hear in the club.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me
Right.
personally,
Real, I'm being real. That's
That's
fire.
dope. That's dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear that in the club.
I feel like
Right.
certain people don't believe that battle rappers make good music.
No, it's just a continuing stigma that I think it's just corny now, and it's based on 3 people.
Calico said it the best though to Lux.
What 3 people?
Jen, Cassidy, not really, because Cassidy had some good records. He was in circulation. You know what I mean? He had singles that went platinum. Jen, Sirius Jones, and Shells, I say 4. The 4th you could pick them, but it's not necessarily based on their
Sirius
music,
Jones had a
but
deal-
their situations,
Ludacris.
Right.
right? Their situations didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? And Jen is a superstar in China now. You know what I'm saying? But over here, motherfuckers was like, okay, you Chinese, you rap. We should have you delivering Chinese food in your first video. And then he got in a beef with Chinese fans because of that. You dig what I'm saying? So, however the labels might have handled these dudes, it might not have been the best way. But because those 4 situations didn't pan out, or 3 situations didn't pan out, there was this stigma out there like, yo, battle rappers can't do this and can't do that. But then nobody mentions Eminem was a battle rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think, you know, the battle rap culture now revolves around these the Smacks and the other leagues that go on. So now they kind of look at those artists only. I feel like you guys are the highlight of what's going on. So
Right.
Eminem probably was battling at a time where it wasn't like no Smack type of platform.
Yeah.
So they don't
Scribble Jam and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they probably don't really they probably forgot, or they probably don't think about the battle rap. They just remember him for his first record. But I don't know. I kind of feel like this been on my mind too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I want to figure out why battle rappers don't get that just due, as you said, to cross over.
I feel like we do, in a way that the names that I mentioned are willing to work with us. Like, yo, I checked this shit out, nigga. I like it. Matter of fact, here's a hook. Here's a 16. Here's a that.
But I think
we ain't got to. We ain't charging you. Ain't paying for it.
Right.
I just want to work with you. You know what I mean?
They reach out because they see what you guys doing. You guys got the numbers in social media and Instagram, internet going crazy. So they like, yo, and then people who into battle rap, like, you know, you got Drake and these guys coming to the shows, Kevin Durant people come to see y'all that are fans. So if they doing music too, they gonna be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get Math on the record. I'm gonna get Low Lux on the record.
I just want to get the DJs
you know what I mean?
behind it. That's it.
We got to figure that out.
Some DJs that show love. Like I go out to the clubs or whatever, and they'll play it when I'm in the building. But it's only like a select few that'll play it when I'm not in the building.
But that goes on also with other not regular artists.
That's true. It's
that
true.
goes on with, you know, people that are not battle rapper artists. You know, they get they shit played when they're there, but they're not there. It's like, you know, I think the record just has to click a certain way.
My opinion, I can hear that the record.
No, this record, when you had it playing,
I can see you playing that.
When you had it playing, I was like, all right, let's get, you know, do something with that. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? That joint can get some spin. But I don't know any other battle rappers songs that I heard.
Yeah, that was hot.
That I caught my ear, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, I'll play that, or you know what I'm saying?
Don't Die. It's on YouTube right now. Check it out. It's on Apple Music.
iTunes, purchase it, man.
Before-
Stream it, Spotify, whatever.
Before we sign out, YouTube, Flex. What you? Nah, show my
Now,
man.
hold on. Let me introduce my gunners real quick, man.
Now you want to introduce it. How the
Let
fuck
me
you gonna
Talk
introduce
nice.
That's
Let's
rude,
go.
my nigga.
Introduce him.
It's better coming from
Look,
me, nigga.
look.
Cause I'm the host of the show. That's your man's.
You could do what you want to do.
Yeah, introduce
So
your
let
niggas.
me say, because I know them. You just met them. They just snapped. What you gonna say? Yo, this nigga right here destroyed me before the cameras came on.
He didn't destroy me.
That's a fact.
And the camera was on. Hold on. And the footage gonna be on Patreon.
You wanna vote
Make sure y'all log on to Patreon.
gonna both
No. We're gonna put the whole thing out on Patreon. It's on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Learn what Patreon is. You know what it is, man. You know, it's gonna be a Patreon. It's not gonna be voted.
my man.
If you wanna see
My
that,
man
if you wanna
Flip.
see them kill me, you know,
Don't flip
kill me
nothing.
directly. You know,
Violator.
he said 2 jokes that was funny to me. The Mario one and the tattoo one was hilarious.
You gotta see the tattoo though. At some point, you gotta put the tattoo on
It did
camera.
look great. It did look
You
great.
gotta. You just show him. Just show him one time, son.
So introduce your man. Yeah. Introduce your man. Yeah.
Yo, this dude is one of the hardest working artists that I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's got a wide range of things that he's able to do. He can spit, he can sing, harmonize, all types of shit. You know what I mean? That's VJ.
What's up? How's it going, VJ?
You heard?
Washington Heights.
Washington Heights in the building. The plug is in the building.
Home
You
of
know
the
what I'm
Haze,
saying?
you heard?
The plug is in the building. And we got Flex. Leave Flex alone. Just leave Flex alone.
You heard
Don't, if you were
Queenzflip?
type of nigga to snap or whatever,
That's not the one.
leave Flex alone,
That's
bro.
not the one.
Leave Flex alone.
Trust
But
me.
look.
Flex
you
admitted
getting
I was
ready.
a funny nigga. Cut it out,
Flex,
man.
Flex,
ready,
Flex,
like-
come
Flex
on.
walk.
Get ready.
Look, you know when you buy something that say batteries not included. This nigga comes with the batteries, bro.
And extra
He
batteries.
he
you
shows
heard?
up with the batteries
Not the
and extra
Duracell,
batteries. You know what I mean?
And not the Energizers.
Look,
Never.
we haven't
99
figured out.
cents.
We haven't
The
figured out
splitters,
exactly
nigga.
what.
Use Dollar Tree batteries, nigga. Yeah.
We haven't figured out exactly what, whether it's rapping or for right now, like I don't even want to do ad libs no more. I just want Flex to just go in
Yeah,
the booth
stop
after.
Flex, yeah.
But he got his own
Yeah,
shit.
that voice is fine.
But his personality, we gonna figure out a way to make a couple million off his personality, bro.
Maybe he could co-host with you, son.
Say it again.
Maybe.
I gotta step in. We gonna talk about that.
You always trying to get the fuck
We
out
gonna
of
talk
here.
about it, man. We gonna
Ain't
talk about
nothing,
it.
my nigga.
We gonna talk about
Real
it.
quick before y'all go, yo, what's your end goal? VJ, what's your end goal?
My end goal?
Yeah, end goal. Your goal. What's your goal? Is the music? Just to, you know, what's your goal? Your overall goal in this industry that you're in or you're stepping into?
I mean, me, my overall goal, you know, at the end of the day is to make it. I do this because I love it. You know what I mean? To me, music is combining the art of sound with time. That's what it means to me. You know what I mean? So when you figure out how to do that, then you'll be good.
I like that.
Appreciate that.
What about you, Flex? What you want to do besides being in the streets and being a fat off? You look like off-white, Eggo white. You ugly guy.
Next funny fat nigga, cause you're not that funny.
You know, you said I was funny. No, don't change it. I gave you
I said
credit.
you was alright.
Don't change it. You say you're funny. It's
I'm
plenty.
you feel me?
You funny. You hilarious. You funny. You alright? You funny guy. Yeah.
Definitely make it successful. You feel me? Do it up for my family. Make sure they Gucci.
I like that, man. I fuck with y'all niggas, man. Well,
And I feel like I'm gonna be the first battle rapper.
To go platinum.
He said it.
let's end it on that. G Money, shout us out.
Yeah, DJ G Money, we here, man. Mr. 8000, Flip the Script podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe, review, rate. Tonight, $2 Tuesdays. Make sure y'all pop out. You know what I'm saying? We got a new joint too. Take off Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? We in the city. Shout out to the runway. Yeah, we here, man. Shout out to Math Hoffa. Pardon me. Talk to me nice.
I want to say something real quick to the fans about G Money. I know certain episodes y'all see G Money, quiet where I take lead of the interview. It's not like, I'm trying to take over or take shine from the joint. Is that certain episodes G Money is really not aware of the history that I have with the artist or the history that I have with the person that I'm talking to. So I'm not trying to not make G Money get a shine. If you see sometimes I go back like that, G Money is gathering his thoughts. G Money is my business partner. Flip the Script is not going nowhere. No matter what you see me doing and what I'm working, this is my nigga. You know what I mean? He's getting better and better as we move forward. It's a team thing. I can't do I wouldn't do flip the script. I went to, like I said, I can't divulge certain information, but I went to a big company, and I even let them know that, you know, G Money is my guy. I can't do it without G Money. With that being said, it's just the loyalty. When I didn't have any friends, and when I was getting my jaw broken, even after the guys,
loyalty. We talking about loyalty.
No, let me finish. Shut up, my business. Let me talk to my peoples. I got my jaw
Until
broke.
you change your life.
Nah, I didn't change my it's a serious subject. I got seriously talk to you. Thank you. Shut up.
Cool.
Thank you. Nah. After you know, the guys, that it was one situation where when I got stabbed 5 times, and I saw the guys a year later. G Money was DJing at the school on Rockaway Boulevard, and I remember it was a school. It was on Rockaway and 1-2 something. It's a school. He was DJing there, and you know, I had bad intentions, and I did put G Money in a position because the guys that were there, they saw what I was doing, and they told G Money, you know, we know who you are, and you know, me and G Money had a discussion, and you know, I put him in a lot of positions, and we've been through a lot, but he always. I say that story. I don't have to get that much information, but I say that story to say that he's still here and he rolled out with me. So when you see me do these interviews and I'm talking to Mav, it's not like I want G Money. Sometimes I sit back or I might kick his foot like G Money, but he trying to get it together. But he be so much into the story to try to catch on because we don't discuss this. This is all organic. We don't have conversations before like I'm gonna say this and say that. This is all organic.
Also, to add on what you're saying, you know what I'm saying, like I said earlier, I don't watch the battle rap. So certain battle rap situations or, you know, guests we get up here, I don't know who the hell they are. I don't know what the hell the story is. And then sometimes it be last minute. Like you know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure if we were going to interview him today.
Yes, that's true.
If I had time to, you know, if I knew we were interviewing him, I would have did some Googles.
I told you yesterday, because that's when I spoke to him. I didn't know he was going to come up.
So
he even thought I was trying to bring some people up here.
Nah.
You know, we're going to talk about that. So, you know what I mean? You know,
so he told me yesterday.
Are you dumb? Yeah,
so he told me we would come up here today, but I was, you know, working last night, club shit, running around today, so I didn't get a chance to, you know, really do the Googles and the research and all that. So when you see me, we not live.
Nah.
When you see me sit back and chill, that's why.
You're wilding right now. You're wilding right now.
What you talking about?
You don't got to. Hey,
mind your business,
nigga.
Man.
Do your thing, man.
Mind your business,
do
nigga.
Do your thing, man.
Are you dumb?
Man.
Don't tell us to be wild. Mind your business, nigga. We tell you when
man.
you're doing your blogs in the dark or on porches and talking to niggas, nigga. Have some respect for niggas shit, nigga.
Yo.
Are you dumb?
Yo, look.
Thank you.
Give me a water, son.
I'll give you a water.
Give me a water.
Watch what happens.
I just want a water. You see what I'm saying?
Like I said, anyway, it's my man. I gotta definitely let the fans know. Fuck your water, nigga. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, that's my man. So you know what I mean? This is how we do it though. G, you my nigga. We don't give a fuck what you. And they can't tell us what to do with our show, nigga.
All the time.
We grew from. They can't tell me what to do with my show. Anyway, it's Queenzflip, URLTV.tv. I'm from Queens. Fuck what this nigga Math Hoffa talking about. I love him. That's my brother.
This nigga say, yo, it's G Money. You know, I love him. You know what I mean? If I ain't meet my wife, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Good. Go. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You did the dose. I didn't like that shit. The second battle.
that was the ultimate.
That shit was hilarious.
That was crazy.
I saw that shit.
Yeah, he said
so. That shit.
Yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah. That was hilarious.
Super tight. He was super tight.
But yo, it's Queenzflip. You are on TV.tv. I'm from Queens. Remember, lock your doors, close your windows, get your binoculars, and if you see 3 niggas like this on your fucking property, don't be afraid to protect yourself, nigga. I'm from Queens.
Don't die, you heard?
Fuck out of here, nigga.